I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost. I didn't know I was lost.
I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips, and you saved me. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you say, they were never true in the games you played, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well I cried 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain and locked us into the flames. When it fell, something died 'cause I knew that was the last time, the last time. Us into the flames. When it fell, something died.
What's up, babies? It's Wednesday. It's King's Court. Let's go. Get some ones in the chat. The best day of the week. I had a little flub there at the beginning. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. You know, we're dealing with a lot here today. Kelly's dealing with the migraine. You know, I got to take care of her today. So 3-hour show, super show, King's Court. Let's go. We're answering all of your DJ business questions here tonight on this show. I hope you guys are ready. Make sure you answer the poll question in the chat. Make sure you answer it because that's what we're going over here tonight. 2 hours later on with DJ PHOX. We're going to go through the stuff we always go through at the beginning of the show. I got an awesome show lined up for y'all here tonight. Thank you guys for being here early. Everybody give it up one time for Nuno. Nuno in the chat. DJ Nuno all the way from Portugal. My man is here in the chat on the show from Portugal. It's 1 a.m. where he is. 3-hour show tonight. That means it'll be 4 a.m. when the show's over. Nuno, thank you so much for joining, my man. You know, man, you are a real one. But I give you full permission, man. When you need to hit the bed, man, hit the bed, brother. Hit the bed. You could always catch the show on the replay. Guys in the chat, thank you so much for being here tonight. Primetime DJs in the house. Let's go through the chat. Let's see who's here tonight. We got Kelly King with the migraine from the bedroom. Again, guys, it is a 3-hour show, but if I have to break off and help her with something, you guys know why. Again, we're not canceling the show. We're rolling on. That's what we do here. We keep it moving. But again, if I got to bring her some water, bring her a towel, bring her, something cold for her head, whatever it is, you guys know why. I'll let y'all know. But we are not canceling the show. We're going till 10 o'clock tonight. with DJ PHOX. We're not missing this opportunity to pick his brain. This man has got all kinds of knowledge. His links will be down in the description down below. His YouTube channel, his link tree, where all of his links are. You can find his school. You can find his Instagram. You can find his website, his webpage. All of the fun stuff is in the description down below. He's in the chat here tonight, too. Let's go. Loyalty's in the house. Let's go, Loyalty. What's up, my brother? Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here early, man. You guys are my family. You were the real ones. DJ Dugout's here. J-Tech is here. Let's go. What's up, J-Tech? Thank you for being here, man. Every week, you guys are showing up. I thank y'all so much. Ziggy is here on time. Let's go, Ziggy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you for being there, brother. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Keep scrolling down. Let me make sure. Okay, my phone's good. Got to make sure my phone's good in case my wife texts. Let's see. Everybody's wishing Kelly well wishes. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank y'all so much. Nuno is talking about how beautiful it is in Portugal. Let's go. Nuno is on vacation. He's on vacation, but he ain't missing King's Court because we ain't on vacation, baby. And that's right. We're rolling ahead. Full steam ahead, baby. Season 3, the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. If you guys are watching for some reason at a later date and you are not here in this live chat, I'm telling you guys, every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m., be here or be square, be in this chat. We got the best chat on any live stream, hands down. It's here, and you guys are missing out if you're not here live and talking to everybody in this chat. We got a great community here, and yeah, man, look at this, J-Tech with the crown next to his name. Let's go. 3-month membership to the channel. Let's go, J-Tech, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a hell yeah. That's right. Give me a hell yeah. J-Tech has got the first platinum crown next to his name for a 3-month membership. You can hit that join button right below the channel, join the family, and you get all the special emojis, all the fun stuff we do here on this live stream. You also get early access. By the way, I just had a video drop at 6:45, my new Blast King review. And I want to make sure because I don't think I got a notification saying that it dropped. Guys in the chat, y'all let me know. Did you guys see the video drop? Yeah, okay, it's there. 42. Okay, Column Crusher. It's there. Okay, cool. If you guys have not seen it, if you're not a member, because all the members have already seen it and commented and everything else, if y'all haven't seen it, make sure you go check out the new video, my new review I just dropped. It's for the Bass Boss SV9 speaker. And man, that was a fun review, man. That was a fun review. And I tell you guys right now, I'm telling y'all, I am a Bass Boss fan now. I am totally hooked on their speakers. I spent the last week since the last live stream watching every Bass Boss video on YouTube I could find. I watched them all like 20 times. I'm telling you, I'm a giant fan. Yeah, their stuff's expensive, but I tell you, I go watch the review, guys. You'll see why their speakers are expensive. All right, keep it moving. Nuno's giving migraine advice. Thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate y'all taking care of my wife while I'm away upstairs working for you guys for the stream. Thank y'all so much for being here once again. Let's keep it scrolling. J-Tech, man, that crowd looks so good next to your name, brother. That thing looks good. Let me see. Nice to see you, Loyalty. Everybody's saying what's up to Loyalty. Oh, yeah, I've had his comment up there forever. All right, Evan Silveria, thank you for being here. I thought you weren't going to make it, Nuno. Yep, Nuno's here, man. Nuno is here. We don't know how for long, but he's here. J-Tech says the music is fire. Thank you, man. Thank you. That was, again, guys, that is from the mix I dropped on Mixcloud a couple of weeks ago now. It's on Mixcloud. Search up Posh DJs or my name, DJ James King, and you will find the mix. It's a good one. It's a 1-hour mix. High energy EDM. If you're working out, if you're doing those kinds of things around the house, whatever, you need some extra music. There it is for you, baby. There it is. Everybody, anybody, sound off in the chat if you were just recently watching my review video and you joined. I've started posting my videos right before the live stream and mentioning it in the video to come join the live stream. So hopefully that is working. Hopefully that'll get some more people in here. Nuno says everything is fresh in Portugal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. America is slowly trying to poison all of us, man. I don't know what it is with it. I don't know what it is, man, but O's Large in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. Stand up, Texas. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Primetime event DJs in the house. Thank you for being there, brother. Appreciate you. Look at all these beautiful emojis in the chat. Nuno's got the hearts. Let's go. Watch the sunrise, Nuno. James, are you going to be able to go over the both lighting drama? Yeah, so we are definitely going to be covering that here tonight. Al V's in the house. What's up, Al V? Thank you for being there, man. Appreciate you. I've been chatting it up with him here lately in my DMs. Guys, everybody in the chat, whoever it is, man, do not be afraid. DM me. Hit me up through Instagram, Facebook, whatever, man. I always answer messages right away. Text, whatever it is, man. I answer it right away. Comments on my videos, everything. So if by some weird chance I miss something, it doesn't happen often. I'll just tell you that. It doesn't happen often. I spend all of my time chatting with people from YouTube and everything else. So thank you guys, man, so much for joining the show and everything else. We got DJ PHOX in the house. Thank you for being here early, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Dug out the sunrise is on the opposite side of the island. I'm on the sunset side. I watched it with my wife earlier. That is so sick, man. I'm glad you're enjoying your vacation, Nuno, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. DJ Ray G's in the house. Shout out from Boston. Big fan. Keep up the great. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Everybody say what's up to DJ Ray G. I don't think we've seen him in the chat here before. And welcome him with open arms. Thank you for being here, my man. Thank you for supporting the show. Let's see. Nuno's again. Loyalty. What I could hear of the mix sounded fire. Yes, sir. I've been playing it at the beginning and the end of my stream for the last 3 weeks. I think I did when you were on the show as well. So you should have heard it. You should have heard it. What's up, James? Made it in South Texas. Represent. Let's go. Los Toxicos. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Glad you're having PHOX on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to, man. I had to. He's making waves on YouTube, man. And you know how we do it on this show, man. 1 subscriber or 1 million doesn't matter. If you're providing value, if you're giving back to the DJ community, you're welcome on this show with open arms, man. Open arms. So again, this is the first guest I ever had that said 1 hour wasn't enough. So we doing a 2-hour show with him tonight. Here we go, baby. Starting at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking to DJ PHOX for 2 solid straight hours. All your questions will be answered. So if you guys have any questions concerning business, how to get more clients, how to get more bookings, how to book higher dollar clients, all that good stuff, man, make sure y'all save them for the 2nd hour and the 3rd hour of the show. And we will be going over all that. Also, guys, look at the pinned comment in the chat. If you guys want to have your business audited live on the show, send me an email to jameskingroast@gmail.com. We're not going to be roasting you. We're not doing that tonight, but that's the only available email I had. So it's in the chat. Send an email to jameskingroast@gmail.com. And I don't know. Maybe we'll do one. Maybe we'll do more than one. I don't know. It depends how much time we got, how much we get to chatting, you know. I do like to chat, and I got a lot of questions myself that I want to ask him. So we will be chatting it up. And again, guys, if we have time, we will audit your business live on the show. We will check out your website, and we will answer any questions that you may have concerning your business and try to see if we can help you level up and get, no, we're not going to see if we're going to help you level up and make more money out there in this DJ world. All right. All right. PHOX says we will have time. Don't worry. Let's go. Yo, just chilling here watching my son's football practice. Look. All right, Knox. Thank you, Knox. Thank you for being here, man. You the best. You the best. You a real one. All right, guys. We got over all the chat, and let's do like we always do. We're going to go over what I did this past weekend. So this past Friday, I helped out DJ Danny B, my main man. We were actually honored and blessed to be the very first DJs. Actually, this was the very first event, period, at this brand new venue. Literally, when we pulled up, now I did take a bunch of footage. I'm going to try to make a gig log. Just like I said last week, I'm going to combine those two and make a gig log where I'm helping 2 different DJs. I'm going to try. Anyways, I got a bunch of reviews to do too. I got people sending me stuff. Anyways, stop the complaining, right? Stop the whining. But yeah, I'm going to try to get a gig log out for that. That will be in the membership section of my channel. So again, guys, hit that join button down below, become a member, and you'll be able to see my gig logs. But moving forward, yeah, so we were the very first DJs / the very first event in this brand new venue. When we pulled up to load in, we got there super early because that's how Danny likes to do it. The wedding started at 5. The ceremony, we got there at 11. Yes, 6 hours early. And but it was a brand new venue, and he's friends with the venue owner, so we wanted to make sure that everything was perfect. And of course, we had like 2.5 hours before the event started to rest, relax, take footage. Danny got some cool drone footage. All that's going to be in the gig log. But yeah, we got to this badass venue, and the wedding was actually for the venue's owner's daughter. So it was the very first, and it was good thing, you know, because working out all those kinks, you know, like they were still, you know, working out their kinks. And of course we were good. We didn't really have any kinks to work out, but yeah. So let's check out some of the stuff I took. So here is our setup. Let me scroll this down. There we go. And here was the setup. Check it out, guys. Whoa, we're here at Sterling Falls, the first DJs in this venue. I'm here with Danny B. Look at this amazing booth that he built with my guidance. But best DJs. Yeah, if you guys don't know, he did a video on this booth right here showing how he put it together. I built one first in white, and then he took my idea, and of course he just made it even better with his cameras and all kinds of cool upgrades that he did. So definitely go to his channel. That's DJ Danny B, and check out his build on this booth if you're interested. Houston, right here. So we were selected to be the first guys in here. We're super excited. We are super humbled by that. He's got the Maui 44s setting up here tonight. We got 4 of the Amazon tubes along this back. Look at this, guys. So we put the Amazon tubes. 2 of them are on the Saber stands from Rockville. And again, these are $240 tubes. Now I took another video. I can't remember if I put it in here for us to talk about on the show or if it's just going to be on the gig log. But either way, guys, again, make sure you hit that join button, become a member, check out my gig logs, and you'll be able to see how badass these $240 Amazon tubes looked at a high end. This wedding venue is out of this world. I'm talking about high end wedding where we booked for a good price, a very good price. That's what we're going to be talking about here tonight with PHOX, how to get your prices up. And I'm telling you guys, these tubes are awesome. I did a video on it. Again, if you're watching this at a later date, you're new to my channel, whatever, you haven't seen my video on the Amazon tube lights, make sure you go check out that video. Wall where the head table is, it's going to look amazing tonight at night. Swinging around, here's the dance floor. All the colors in here are due to, they are big Harry Potter fans. And apparently today's Harry Potter's birthday. That's what she said. I don't know. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie. I've never read a Harry Potter book. And that's coming from the guy who has 3,000 Blu-rays. So yeah, not a huge Harry Potter fan. Yeah, that's one of the series I just never got into. I'm not a big fantasy guy. I don't like dragons and spells and all that weird shit. So that's like my least favorite genre. So I never watched a Harry Potter anything. But apparently the daughter and the groom of this event were giant Harry Potter fans. And so all the colors, the flowers, everything, the backdrop for the photo booth, everything was like Harry Potter themed. But these flowers are incredible. The decorations are incredible. This venue is incredible. We're so excited to be here. There's the photo booth backdrop for tonight. We got an awesome bar back here that literally wraps around to the other side of the room. That's where cocktail hour will be. And then when reception kicks off, they'll come from cocktail hour around. What's that in the back corner right there under my finger? What is that? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I love China.
We love China on the show. China. We love China. That's an Exiton S1503 right there, guys. There it is. Corner into this. In the wild. There it is. Room, and the bar is still popping. Look at this. We've got the Exiton 1503 in white back here as a fill speaker. Since this venue is so large, turn back around. So it's going to be look at that. You can't even see his Maui 44s. That's how well they blend into this venue, man. Such beautiful speakers. Smaller affair here tonight. Got about 70 guests. But again, it's the first one in this venue. We are breaking it out tonight. So it's going to be awesome. So that was our setup. That's where we had everything placed. And that was the decorations and all that. The venue was amazing. The venue owner is awesome. We did Dancing on the Cloud for this one, and I was doing the cloud, so I tried to take some video of it. I mean, it's only 6 seconds, so. Oh my God, that was loud. So there's the bride and the groom. And yeah, Dancing on the Cloud went perfect during their first dance. It was great. And let's see. Yes, I did include the, okay, look, here is the, so you don't have to wait for the gig log, guys. You don't have to wait for the gig log. Here we go. Look at these Amazon tube lights. Look at this. This is IR4s. So we got the both lighting IR4s around the room. We had 15 of them around the room. We brought 16, but there just wasn't a place for that last one. And here are the Amazon tubes and IR4s in full effect. This is just like I think he had it on like an auto program or something. I'm not really sure. He definitely did not have it on sound mode, but anyways. Yeah, so anyways, I mean, like I was saying, guys, look at, I mean, the lights, they look great, right? They look great for what they are, $240. And then you don't have to spend $2,000 on the Rock Sabers or the both lighting tube lights. I mean, these are just as good. Yeah, they don't have DMX, but I mean, you know, if you want to pay 10 times the amount for DMX, then go ahead, you know. You do you, player. I'm just trying to help you guys out and show y'all what is available. So here we go. Here was us at the end of the night. Yes, my feet were throbbing. My ankle was throbbing by the end of the night because I only sat down for maybe 20 minutes out of like 14 hours from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. That's 12 hours. And then load in, yeah, load out. So it was about 12 and a half hours. So yeah. So speaking of that, guys, okay, guys in the chat, let's go. All right, y'all ready? Put it in the chat, guys. What shoes do you guys wear to keep your feet and ankles from hurting? So Danny suggested these right here. So I ordered a pair of these. He said, Bruno Mark. I ordered a pair of these. Now, normally I wear On Clouds, and they're like just nice white, you know, all white On Clouds. And they were working for a while, but they're not working no more, guys. I don't know what the deal is. And they're brand new. I've only worn them at one event. It's not like I wore them out. I bought a brand new pair of On Clouds for this season, and they're not working. So I bought a pair of these. I want to try these out. I don't love the way they look. I mean, they look all right, but like, you know, it is what it is. I hate the fact that I'm getting old and fat and I have to like worry about my shoes and my ankles. I'm like, God, dude. Oh man, I sound like a old man. I hate it. But anyways, it'd probably help if I lost like 40 pounds. Anyways, yeah, y'all put it in the chat. I use Dockers from Sam's Club. Pretty comfy. Dockers. All right. I thought they made pants. All right. I was just about to tell you about Bruno. All right. Kevin Sounds. What's up, Kevin? Thank you for just stopping in, my man. Appreciate you, man. DJ Tone's in the house. What up, Tone? Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Kobe's in the house. What's up, Kobe? Thank you for stopping in, man. Hell yeah, we got the team together, baby. 32 people in here. Let's go. Hit the like button. Answer the poll question. Yes, sir. We popped that venues cherry. Ricky Gonzalez is up in the house. What's up, Ricky? Thank you for being here, man. Thank you, you guys, for all being here. Everybody hit that like button. Make sure you answer the poll question. Again, we're going to be going over that in just a bit with DJ PHOX, and I cannot wait to chop it up with him. Let's see. JTech's always promoting his cruises. I just got those tubes. They're amazing for the price. Thank you, Evan. That's right, man. That's right. That's what we do here, man. I am a gear freak, and we are always talking about gear, especially the gear everybody can afford. Tell them about your ankle. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I should buy stocks on RCF. I love RCF. Yeah, RCF's, it's good. It's good. I just, you know me, guys. You know me. I don't want to be like all those guys in the Northeast. I can't do it. And QSC, someone told James to buy both. Hell no, man. I told you, I'm a baseballs guy now, man. If I'm spending that much money, I'm buying baseballs, baby. That shit is awesome. What tubes are those, James? Are they the tubes from Amazon? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got them. I got a review video on them, and yeah, definitely go check it out. I've been trying to get James to switch to RCF, but he's not budging. No, sir. No, sir. I can't be like them Northeast guys, man. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I just can't do it. But they do make nice stuff. They do make nice stuff. I mean, I can't deny that. Hoka Clifton 11 black, like pillows on your feet. Okay, but Hoka, bro. All right. I'll have to look at this model of Hoka shoes, but all the Hoka shoes I've seen, the planners and like the cooking staff wearing, nah, bro. I'm not rocking no Hokas, okay? Now, maybe they came out with a nice one, but the Hokas usually look like grandpa's, like 85-year-old shoe, bro. I ain't wearing them things, okay? I'm going to hear the new, I don't care if my feet like fall off. I'm not wearing those Hokas. But that I'll have to check out the Clifton 11. All right. I'll check it out, Eric. Thank you, Eric, for being here, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the show and putting in your input. I appreciate it so much. I am going to hear the new RCF V15 tomorrow at the speaker shootout. What speaker shootout, bro? I'm flying there tomorrow, bro. I'm flying. You know me and speaker shootouts. Let's go. Let's go. KPO DJ. Let's go. Man, take some videos, man, and send it to my DMs, please. Dugout. Hit me up on any of the things, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Take some videos and send it to my DMs. They have a ton of different styles. All right, man. All right, man. All right, Kevin. I'm trusting y'all, man. I bought a pair, so we're gonna try them out. Vomero Premium Plus. Man, I'm gonna have to go back. Cole Haan. We got Cole Haan in the chat. Thank you, Jay Davis. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this show over in the next day or two and check out all of these shoes. I'm dying to hear the new Evox 15. Yeah, man, that thing looks nasty. That thing looks nasty. But I bet it ain't got shit on the Sublimate from Bass Boss. Oh my God, you guys are probably cracking up. I went from pimping the cheapest Chinese Exciton speakers to now the most expensive speaker brand known to man. All right. I know, guys. I know. Trust me. I know. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Big D's in the house. What up, Big D? New Balance with inserts. I will take a video if you want. That's my man, Dugout. My man. Thank for y'all looking out. Y'all are looking out. Hey, that's what's up. DJ Evan in the chat. That's my apprentice. Hey, it's about time. What's going on, DJ Evan? Everybody give it up for DJ Evan in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We finally got him in. We got him in, boys. We got him in. And he's going to stick around every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. The #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. It ain't even close. It ain't even close. All right. Make sure you're here every Wednesday night. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. Also going to check out the FBT line. Yeah, so that's the other line, the Italian-made speaker line that I was super interested in. Those and Bass Boss, man. Those are my like top two as far as top tier goes. Yeah. Sneakers for that setup and any dress shoes for main event. Yes, sir. What's up, Shorty from Philly? Checking in. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you. The Hoka shoes are running shoes. Seriously, check them out. They even look comfy. All right, I'll give it up. I'll give it up. The Timber Grooves guy is going to be there. Yes, sir. Yes, he is. Scott Pruitt's in the house. What up, Scott? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Hit that like button. Answer the poll question. They are going to have Sublime 15. What? They're going to bust out the Sublime 15? Are you kidding me? Let's go.
Yeah. I said, give me a hell yeah.
That's kind of weird that it shows my Mac screen capture when I play that. Anyways, little behind the whatever. Dude, you got to get me some video of that Sublime 15, bro. You got to. Welcome in, Scott. 3-hour show today. That's right, man. 3 hours. I use Yorkville Parasource 12 speakers. Seriously, the best point source speakers. 4,800 watts. Jesus. Nuno says, are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Nuno, man. Nuno is still here. It's what, 2:30 in Portugal. My man Nuno is still rocking with us. Let's go, Nuno. Nuno, are them eyes getting heavy, bro? Are they getting heavy? Are your palms weak? Mom spaghetti? All right, back to the screen share, guys. Back to the screen share. Let's go. So we went over the shoes. That's right. We went over the shoes. All right, what's last but not least? Let's see. Feet of shoes. All right, speaker sound test. Okay, guys. Now, if you have not seen my review video for the Bass Boss speaker, make sure, like I said, guys, go and check it out at the end of this show or tomorrow or whenever. Make sure you hit that like button. Support my review videos, man. I got lots of brands hitting me up now. Dude, it's getting kind of difficult, and I'm not bragging. I'm just talking with you. Y'all are my family, right? You guys are my family, the King's Court family. I got to share it with you guys, man. I'm telling you, I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed. So with that being said, guys, put it in the chat. All right. We're going to talk about the speaker review in a minute. Let's have a serious talk. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's get back to the chat screen. All right. Let's have a serious talk here, guys. All right. I'm starting to have brands approach me and offer me money for review videos. Now, wait a minute. I haven't accepted anything. I'm just telling, I'm talking it over with you guys in the chat because I want you guys to be a part of it. All right. So these are my ideas and you guys put it in the chat. Also, if you think of a better idea in the future, send it to me in my DMs. Let me check my phone, make sure Kelly's okay. Yep, Kelly's good. Kelly's good. All right. All right. Love you, honey. Love you. Guys. Okay, guys. So tell me, what should I do? Okay. Now, me, I have seen like, a few people, he's saying sell out already. Shut up, J-Tech. All right, listen. What I want to do is, you guys know, like all the money I make off the YouTube channel and off the stream and the super chats and all the stuff, all you guys joining the hitting the join button, all that stuff. I put all that money back into the channel. And a lot of times, like, you guys don't see it because, you know, I don't advertise it or whatever, but like all these speakers I'm buying, the Rockville speakers, all this stuff, you know, this is with money that I made off of YouTube. I'm not blowing like the money that I pay my light bill to buy speakers and stuff, right? So, but what I want to do is, you know, like there's brands like approaching me and we're working out deals and whatever. So I need your guys' help to know what to do with the money because, again, like, you know, it's all for you guys. You know, what do you guys want to see me review next? You know, I need to have some kind of way of getting your guys' opinions or whatever. Like, I was thinking about just polling the members of the channel and, you know, and doing it that way and letting you guys like maybe vote on the next speaker that I buy and review for the channel. Like, what are you guys interested in seeing? Like, I'm going to have to find a way. I'm going to have to find a way to get that feedback. So I need you guys to think of good ideas, DM me, whatever you can think of, put it in the chat now. We'll talk about it. But, you know, what can I do? Because, yeah, I'm starting to get approached. I'm starting to get asked to do certain things. And I'm only going to do it if you guys are with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do it. And then, you know, I have a brand asking me to make 3 videos for them. And I know you guys are going to notice, like, if I start pumping out 3 videos for the same brand, you guys are going to start, you're going to be like, he was paid. And of course, I'm going to say it in the video, like, I was sponsored to do this. And so I don't want to come off as a sellout. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to go back into the channel. Now, I've been talking with Nuno about it, and I've been talking about some of my closest friends about it. And I need your guys' help. You know, I need you guys to help me help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do y'all want to see on the channel? Yeah, I'm reinvesting it. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about Knox. I'm reinvesting it in new gear, but for the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's for to do reviews. It's to, you know, show you guys, you know, like my last review, I just tore apart a baseball speaker. Like, where else have you seen that on YouTube? There's nobody on YouTube that's tore apart a baseball speaker. And I did that because of you guys. You know what I'm saying? With the super chats and all that kind of stuff. You guys are helping me do that stuff. So again, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, each and every one of y'all that comes every Wednesday night, hits that join button, is a member, and the super chats and all that good stuff. You're keeping the show ad free. I always keep the show ad free as far as the live stream goes. I don't turn on the ads until after the show's over. So you guys don't have to sit and watch ads while we're in the middle of doing the show. And it's because of you guys. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all so much. But yeah, man, we want more gear, Ricky says. Well, what kind of gear? That's what I need to know, man. What kind of gear? No one cares. Do your thing. Thank you, Jay Davis, man. I appreciate you. I gave him an idea, J-Tech. I can share it with you what my thoughts were. Yeah, so I got a couple ideas. Nothing I want to talk about just right now. But again, guys, I'm looking for more ideas. So you guys send it my way, man. If there's some fun stuff that you guys would like to see, you know, I'm not opposed to just buying it and doing the videos for y'all. Because again, that's, you know, like I said, the money that I'm making off of this channel, it's not to pay my bills or my light bill or whatever. I have all that covered with my main job, with my side hustle, DJing and all that. So all the money that comes off of YouTube just goes right back into the channel. So again, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, man, for being members and helping support the channel and support each other. And we're all learning here and leveling up. So Ziggy says, Sublime 15, shut up and take my money. Let's go. JTM's here. Let's go, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Gato Meow is here. What's up, Gato? New here, brother. Just got the invite from DJ Kobe. Let's go. DJ Kobe sharing the stream. There it is. There it is. DJ Kobe sharing the stream. We got a new member in there. 42 members in here. Let's
Give me a hell
go.
yeah. I said, give me a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah, you sell out. That's right. Give me a hell yeah, you sell out. Let's go. Thank you for being here, Gato, man. Let us know where you're from. What kind of DJ are you? Are you going to share the earnings with us? Is that what you're getting at? I mean, I can. So here's the thing, J-Tech. So speaking of that, I was watching this stream of this girl who she streams for 8 or 9 hours every Saturday and every Friday. And she streams to YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok and whatever. And literally, she works on a golf course. She drives around in a golf cart and she sells drinks to the people that are at golfing, okay? And she streams the entire thing the entire time. And all these people in her chat. Now, granted, right? She's a lot cuter than I am. She's a lot more endowed than I am. But she literally drives around and she has YouTube and Twitch. She posts it on the stream, YouTube donations, Twitch donations. And the two chats literally go back and forth donating to her stream, super chatting and this and that. And she puts a counter on there. And dude, I'm telling you, this girl's making like $2,000 a night on it's crazy. It's crazy. So if you guys want to know how much it is, I mean, I'll put it on the damn stream. But again, you know, I got to have everybody's support with this because I don't know what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to be any of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be upfront with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm the farthest thing from a sellout. Like I said, I don't need the money that these people are offering me to do these videos. So I can surely tell them I'm good. I don't need it. Like whatever. I'm not doing it. But you know, I want to know what you guys think. You know, if you guys are cool with it, then whatever. Then I'll do it. I'll accept it, whatever. And we'll keep it moving and we'll get new gear and shit for the channel. But anyways, welcome to the show, DJ Gato. You won't be disappointed. This is the best show on YouTube. That's right, baby. #1 DJ live stream. Wednesday nights. Let's go. H-Town, stay down, says Tone. Let's go. As long as you don't turn into Daryl Bennett, it's all good. What is Daryl Bennett doing? I haven't seen it. What is he doing? My opinion, get your bag. Oh, yeah, get that bag. Use the money from sponsors to buy gear for new. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I mean, well, not from sponsors because I haven't ever been sponsored yet. But yeah, I've just been like, you know, I've been using some of the money that you guys super chat and all that. Plus, you know, putting my own money into it. Like the Rockville sub, I bought that. All the Exoton speakers, I bought all those because that was before they were giving them out to people. They're sending me stuff now, but they weren't sending me stuff at the beginning, like the 1503s, the 1803. They gave me a good price. They gave me like 15% off or whatever, but I bought all those speakers. Like the only ones that I've gotten for free, I got a Blast King speaker for free. I got the Rockville speaker for free. And I always say it in my videos. So you guys will know if I get it for free or not. But most of the stuff I've reviewed on my channel, I've purchased because yeah, I just have, you know what I'm saying? I just don't have those relationships yet. But like I said, they're getting there. They're getting there. So anyways, bro, just do it and keep it real. Reinvest in new gear. That's what I'm talking about, Knox. Base Boss money. Well, I don't think you know exactly how much Base Boss charges, but yeah, Base Boss, bro. Their speakers are no joke, man. No joke. Their shit is expensive. The Facebook groups might eat you alive. Oh, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I don't give a damn. I try to keep it a little more PG than that. Sorry about that. I don't give a damn about the Facebook groups. Make the money and spend it however you like. We're all here to watch it continue. Thank you, man. Thank you, Prime Time. I appreciate you, man. Not if the money is for a good cause. The jury has made a decision to go ahead and audio it. What does audio it mean? We don't need any more speakers, Kelly says. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but there's more on the way. There's more on the way. I'm sorry. Like, they're sending them now. They're sending them. Without his honest reviews, there's no videos. Exactly. Gorillas. What's up, Smiley? Smiley's in the chat. Let's go. Smiley says I need to get some gorillas. This man be renting out gorilla suits and monkeys. I mean, all kinds of crazy shit. The big robots, all that stuff. Companies appreciate that. Oh my God, I gotta hurry up. It's already 7:41. As long as none of these sponsors is Xbox. I love you, J-Tech. I love it. Sings get money. Get money. I'm gonna get money. What's up, Kobe? Mackie subs, are they worth buying or no? Okay, that could be something. That could be something, Los Toxicos. Can you stop yelling, DJ LZ? No, sir. That's what we do here, baby. I'm telling you, I almost lose my voice every show. Every show. Is it hurting your ears? Man, turn your TV down, bro. No need to share how much money you make. Thank you, Jay Davis. 42 people in here. Hit that like button. DJ Los Toxicos. Yes, Mackie subs are great subs for the price point. I mean, you never know, guys. You never know what's coming up on this channel. So stick around. Stick around. It's not our job to pocket watch. That's your blessing. All right, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just keep your reviews the same as you're doing, down to earth and honest. Use the money for the show. Get cameras or softwares. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know this is we're approaching the end of season 3 here of King's Court, and I do want to make some upgrades for season 4. So I'm trying to lock in a big guest for the finale, and then I will be upgrading some things, taking a few weeks off. So hope you guys are prepared, man. We got some banger shows coming up, starting with tonight. DJ PHOX. Use it to go to a conference or two. Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility as well. I could start like a DJX. By the way, that's next week, guys. So next week's going to be a fire show. Again, guys, there was no news this week. There was no DJ news. That's why we're just kind of hanging out, chatting. We're talking about, you know, random stuff. But there was not like a lot of DJ drama or DJ news this week. But next week, I think is going to be a crazy show because Big D, new background plant. Every once in a while, I'm on a roll, and you guys pop up a damn comment that I just can't. It throws me off. It throws me off. But anyways, yeah, I could start up like a DJX fund for next year or something. I don't know, man. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Great live, brother. Very useful information. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's kind of crazy to me that you and 2 Legit had to pay anything for y'all's Exotons. So that's the thing, man. Like when we got them, they hadn't exploded like they are now. Now they're sending them to everybody, bro. They're sending them to like everybody. So it's all good. I mean, all their new stuff they're coming out with, they're gonna send to me for free now. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Thank you, JTM. Let's go with the $10 super chat.
Hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
New background plant. That's cracking me up. I 100% agree with you, Kevin Sounds. Thank you, man. Yeah, they, especially in the beginning, should have got a free black and white set. Yeah, so I paid for them, man. But like I said, I made my money back on the commission sales on the Amazon link and all that. So I didn't really make money off of it, but the money I got through Amazon and all that from people buying the speakers through my link, it paid for it. I got paid on the back end, but yeah. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I would love to review the LD Systems ICOA Pro speakers. They have a 21-inch Pro subwoofer. That would be badass to review. But again, that thing's like $3,000. So again, all these $10 super chats, all that stuff adds up, man. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate the channel, bro. Thank you, JTM. I appreciate you, man. You are the channel. You are the reason why I do this. You guys are the reason why I do this every Wednesday, even when my wife's got a migraine. Checking my phone, making sure she's okay. Yep, no text. All right. That's why I do this, man, because I love coming out here every Wednesday. All right. Let me get back to the screen share. So let's go over this right here.
All right, guys, let's real talk.
Again, I need your feedback. Court is in session. I need you guys' feedback.
Here for a second. This is for my real ones on my live stream, King's Court, my King's Court family. I've been spending the last 2 days trying to record a sound test for the Bass Boss SV9 that was above the Rockville sub. Guys, let me know. Are sound tests really something that you guys watch in a speaker review? I mean, you got all you guys know that it's hard to look at this. Like, I mean, here's the microphone that the sound test is going through, a tiny little DJI Mic 2, Mic Mini, whatever the hell, connected to my camera. I'm out here sweating my ass off. It's 100 degrees. Okay, all you can hear is these locusts in the back screaming their heads off because it's the summer in the South, and this is what you get. You got my pool running. I have to turn the pool off. I have to set all this shit up in the blazing sun.
You can tell I was a little perturbed.
And I
have to set all this shit up.
can't edit out the noise of the locust, because if I do that, that changes the sound of the video.
Of the speaker.
Then it changes the sound of the speaker. So there's no point in that. Like, it's pointless.
By the way, guys, you see right here next to my picture, you see that ladder? So I'm out there trying to film a sound test, and my neighbor, he starts, well, I'm going to climb up on my roof. So he walks around, breaks out his ladder, with the ladder, setting it up on the side of the house. I'm just sitting there like, this could not go any worse. Like, this really could not go any worse than what's happening right now. Do you guys even watch the speaker, like the speaker tests, like sound tests and these speaker reviews? Please let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about just not doing them anymore. Or here's another idea: to add more content to my membership section of my channel. I was thinking about, with each review I do, and to help me try and get more members to the channel, I was thinking about saying, all right, guys, it's time for the speaker test. If you want to hear how the speaker sounds, hit the join button down below, become a member, and I'm going to make a separate video for the sound test of these speakers. And I'm going to play like the #1 country song, rap song, rock song, whatever, like the stuff we're playing at weddings, play 4 or 5 different songs, different genres in a separate video. And it's going to be in my membership only section of my channel. And of course, those videos will get demonetized because they have music in them that's not from YouTube. And so the way to get around that is have it in my membership section. And if more people join my membership, that will, pay for making the video instead of getting paid from AdSense. So what do you guys think about that idea? I thought about doing that, or just basically cutting out the sound test altogether. Because again, you can watch this video and get the full story. But I basically, the baseball speaker showed me the MP3 I was using for my speaker test out of like my last 6-7 reviews was a shitty MP3. And I didn't even know it because all the other speakers that I've reviewed have been lower class speakers. And this bass boss highlighted how bad that MP3 was. And I racked my brain for on and off for 2 weeks trying to figure out. I thought my controller was broke. I thought something was wrong. My cables, I checked my cables. I took my whole DJ system outside and I tried to film the video that way. And the speakers still sounded like shit. We talked about it last week on the show. It was making a flapping noise and this and that. Well, it was all because of the MP3 I was using. Okay. So once again, what do you guys think? In the chat, let me know. What do you think if I just do a separate video with the sound test, play normal music so that you guys can actually hear how the speaker sounds with normal music instead of some weird random no copyright bullshit ass song that you've never heard before? What do y'all think of that idea? I'm thinking about that, or just canceling the sound test altogether. Even though the few review videos I have done without a sound test, I swear there's always at least 5 comments of people, how do you show a speaker review with no sound test? How are you not playing any music through it? And you try to explain to them all the bullshit and they don't care. They don't listen. So what do you guys think, man? Put it in the chat down below. I thought y'all would get a kick out of that. The fucking ladder, the locust. God, I got to stop with the F-bombs. I mean, it was a nightmare. It was literally a nightmare. All right, what's going on with this chat? Let me see. That's what happens when you get into the big boy toys. Yeah, Nuno was telling me all along. He's like, man, I'm telling you, when you get into this Bass Boss ecosystem, like, you're going to learn a lot of things. And he wasn't lying, man. I sure did. Like, there's a big difference between a top brand like Bass Boss and these Chinese speakers, man. I'm telling you, you guys are going to have to go check out my review and see what's up. All right, we got about 10 more minutes before we bring in PHOX. So for the last 10 minutes here, let's go over the new things that dropped last week. Were the new both lighting up lights. So you guys let me know in the chat. Are y'all excited for any of this? We've got a new SQ4 IP, and I guess it's basically the replacement for the IR4, which is what I currently use. You guys put it in the chat. What kind of uplights are you guys using? I think IR4s are pretty much standard across the land right now. Now, one thing I do want to mention is everybody keeps saying, well, just buy these direct from China. Now, if you take a look at this video, if you take a look at their live stream they posted and start reading the comments, he put in the comments multiple times that both lighting direct from China is not going to have these lights. Like, they're not going to have access to them. He is claiming that both Lighting USA are going to be the only suppliers of these lights because they designed them, or they helped design them, whatever. So I know you guys are always saying, go buy them from China, but I don't think I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to or not. Now, I know a lot of people were talking shit about Rick Webb and the whole live stream. I want to give him his props, man, because you guys don't understand how difficult this shit is. Like, I mean, and on his live stream, they had multiple camera angles. Now, yeah, they all have like their suit with their chain, and it's pretty funny. You know, everybody was punking them in the comments, like asking them if they all got their chain from the same jewelry dealer and this and that. It was pretty funny. Go check out the comments if you want to laugh. But Rick took it in stride. I have to say, like, if you read his responses to everybody, he was super cool. So I'm glad Rick can take criticism and can take a joke. I mean, I commend that. I commend that. So shout out to Rick Webb. Shout out to the both lighting guys. Again, I don't agree with, you know, what they're doing, but you know, it is what it is. They're entrepreneurs, man. You know, go make that money, I guess. But again, I don't think you're going to be able to buy these directly from China. And but the live stream was actually pretty good. It started off rough, like the first 10 minutes, they were having microphone issues and the stream was freezing and stuff like that. But once they got that worked out, the stream went the whole time. It was really well produced. They had multiple camera angles all over the place. They had microphones so you could hear them good. And you guys just don't understand how damn hard that shit is, man. Like, it is hard to organize something like that. And it seemed like their scripting was good. They were able to talk about all the products. They weren't stumbling and bumbling and saying, and every 5 seconds. So I got to give my man props where props are due. It was a well-produced live stream, and I watched the whole thing. And am I excited for the lights? Not really, you know, not really. I'm happy with my uplights, but I have the both IR4s, so I have, you know, their Chinese. Oh, wait.
I love China.
We love China.
I love China.
We love China on this show. So, but yeah, they also have the SQ6 coming out and the SQ9. These more or less look like Ape Labs ripoffs. It's like, you know, the little bit bigger button. Now, the thing I'm most excited about is this BLX Pro DMX transmitter. So this thing looks pretty legit. Right now, I'm rocking the little $25 Amazon DMX transmitter, and it works great. I never have any drop-offs and never have any issues. You guys let me know in the chat. What do you guys use? I've never used those little Donner dongles or whatever. I've never used that. Those look super not reliable and cheap to me. But anyway, this thing looks pretty cool. I'm wondering if it has an app for the phone. That's the main thing. I'm hoping that you can connect your iPad or your phone to this thing and control the lights with an app. That would be super dope. I can't remember if they said that was part of it or not, but anyways, I'm excited about that. I want to learn more about that transmitter. And then they also talked about this SQ Bar 9. It's basically just a pixel mappable bar light that you can control the color of each light. You can make it do chases and stuff. You guys know I'm not a big DMX guy. I don't get into all that shit. I just hook it up to Maestro DMX and let Maestro do its thing, and it looks really good. So, and the only reason why I was able to do that is because I had the Maestro guy on the show, and he gave me the $800 Maestro. So I never would have bought that thing, to be honest. Like, that's way too much for me to spend on a light show, because again, none of my clients really care. I mean, and half the time we have to really upsell them to even get them to buy uplights. So in Houston, it's not a big thing. But anyways, that was the new stuff that dropped. Again, Nick Spinelli did a leak like on this, and this was hilarious. He posted this one day before Rick and them did their and it was kind of shitty, man. It really was. Like, he basically spoiled everything that Rick and them were going to talk about on their big show that they planned forever. I mean, it was, I gotta admit, it was kind of funny to see Rick in the comments being like, what the hell are you doing? And Rick was calling his cell phone during the stream and he wasn't answering it. And if you go down here and look at the comments, Rick said that he fired the person that leaked the images to Nick, and it was a big drama thing. But again, it was last week, and we didn't get to it last week, and it was fresh on my brain last week. I probably could have talked a whole lot more shit last week, but this week, you know, we just only had a few minutes, and I don't really have the energy to talk about it like crazy again. And yeah, everything's good. My phone's blowing up from my video. I keep thinking it's my wife. But yeah, let's see. There was a comment here I wanted to read. Like it says, get him on the phone. He did after long convo, but we didn't. We identified the leaker employee and had a very aggressive convo. He's saying Nick is on probation for now, whatever that means. So I can't imagine what that phone call sounded like. I mean, that would have been kind of crazy. So this is what I thought it was. This guy comments, collab stunt with Rick Webb masquerading as a leak to create drama and interest. A serendipitous guerrilla marketing tactic. sets the hook for many. So when I first started watching Nick do this live stream, I thought that's what I thought it was. I thought, see, he had this cap on backwards, and I thought at the end of the live stream, he was going to flip that cap around and it was going to say Both Lighting USA. So I thought, like, you know, Rick had paid him to do something like this, but you know, apparently not. It was actually Nick, like, really spoiling everything. So that was kind of crazy, man. I can't lie. Like, when that was over, I was like, whoa, you know, that's kind of wild, to be honest. But yeah, man, that was the drama of last week or 2 weeks ago. And again, there was really nothing that happened this week. So let's get back into this chat, and then we will be bringing my man DJ PHOX on. PHOX, can you hear me okay and everything? Thumbs up in the Video Ninja chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, he's good. All right, so yeah, we're going to be bringing him on in 3 minutes. I hope you guys are ready. Again, get all of your business DJ questions ready to go, locked and loaded. Put them in the chat, and make sure, if you want to make sure that we answer it and it is highlighted, hit that super chat button and put your question in there, and we will 100% get to it. For sure. So let's get back to my chat over here. And while we're doing that, I am going to get him locked and loaded in here. All right, man. How are you guys liking the show tonight, man? I was a little frazzled today with the wife in pain and all that good stuff, but we are carrying on, man. We are doing it. So, all right, he's locked and loaded in there, and let's keep it going back to the. All right, guys, let's look at this chat. Do the reviews in your garage. Your neighbors will thank you for it. Yeah, J-Tech. Oh, it's the locust. I thought it was a speaker hissing. Yeah, this was not a speaker hiss at this point. If you review the 21 ICOA, just don't mention that Rick Webb is a dealer. Yeah, I won't. For sure I won't. You know I won't. They will have the 21 at KPO DJ. Awesome, man. Make sure Dugout. I want intel, man. I want intel of all the speakers, baby. You know it. That's how we do. As a matter of fact, Dugout, how about this? You find that your favorite speaker there that I have not reviewed on my channel, and you message me and you tell me which one you want me to get, and that's what we'll do, man. We will get a speaker that you pick out since you're such a great follower of the channel, and we will review it, all right? All right. Let's keep it moving. I always like the speaker sound tests. Okay, all right, Scott. I know J-Tech likes them. Scott likes them. Yes, we all wait until the very end so we can hear the speaker test. Nuno likes it. Okay, that's 3 yeses. So I think I'm going to have to keep doing the speaker sound test. Most of us are gear guys. We love reviews. Yeah, I know y'all like the reviews, but I didn't know if me personally, I skip the sound test because I'm like, I don't want to hear it through YouTube. All right. I really don't. So I skip it, and I just skip right to where the person is saying how they think it sounds. I much prefer that and listening to their opinions than I do listening to the song or listening to the speaker with some random song on YouTube. So if I'm super excited about a speaker, I will buy it and I'll make the determination myself how it sounds. I don't really care what it sounds like through a YouTube video, but a lot of people do. So I guess I will continue doing that. That's what happens when you get into the big boy toys. That's right, Nuno. Honestly, chat, for reals, those X-Vibe reviews are getting ridiculous. Yes, sir. A great quality speaker will show every imperfection from a music MP3. Well, this one sure as hell did, bro. And I bet you people are flaming me in the comments of that video. So it's going to be fun reading the comments of that video for sure. Rockville lights are the best, in my opinion. All right. I've never tried one. They're going to lose money or not make enough because he charges way too much. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't understand who is buying all their lights from Both Lighting USA. I have never met a single person who's told me they bought their lights from Both Lighting USA. Every single person I know says they got them direct from China. So I don't know who the hell he's selling the lights to be honest. I really don't. Even in the Facebook groups, like nobody says they bought them from Both Lighting USA. So maybe they're probably selling a lot at the expos because you're talking to the person face to face. And you know, when you develop a relationship with somebody like Rick or Marcellus or whatever, you're like, and they're like, hey, you want to buy these lights? You're like, yeah, here's my credit card. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably selling a lot there, but I don't know. They got to be selling them. They got a whole warehouse full of them. So you can't buy all that damn inventory if you're not selling them. Nope. If you watch the spoiler alert vid from Nick, you can clearly see that the video is in China. The wall electric plugs are Chinese, European. That's true. That's true. Plus I saw those on Temu. As a matter of fact, my wife has the IR4 saved on her Temu cart. I'm going to buy them and try them just for the shits and giggles. $200 for 4 lights. Yeah, $50 a light. That's crazy. Geo, the markup is crazy. You pay a good percentage more. They were saying the transmitter has better signal, so no dropouts, plus it's battery powered. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The little one I use is not battery powered. But you get the warranty support. That's right. Yes, you do, for 2 years. Yeah, you get the warranty support. Let's see. That was fake. Nick ruined Rick's wet dream. The whole Nick leak seemed like a marketing strategy. That's what I thought too. That's what I really thought, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. It was all a setup, a publicity stunt. It seemed that way. It seemed it, but I don't think so. Let's see. Hands up. Loyalty gave me out. It wasn't a setup. Someone lost their job for leaking the photos. If it was a setup, they fired someone over their own setup. I mean, yeah, I don't think it was a setup. I put headphones on and you don't skip the sound test. All right. All right. Speaker sound test is the best part of your opinion. All right, Los Toxicos. I mean, we haven't had one single person say they skip it like me. So I guess I'm definitely going to have to keep doing these sound tests. But I want to know the person reviewing the speaker's opinion. And when it comes to speakers, I have to hear it in person before buying. Yes, sir. I bought my BPM spots from both USA. All right, Loyalty. All right, well, we got one customer in here. You are literally the first person I have ever seen say that. The first one. And by the way, guy, I'm sorry, but you could have got them for probably like $500 cheaper direct from China. Anyways, moving along. I used my X Vive yesterday and I was 150 feet away from the source. Way to go, Mikey Mike. James doesn't like the sound test. He doesn't like DJ lights. Pretty much. Flush Master Data. What's going on? Here, Mr. James from 818 San Fernando Valley. Welcome to the chat, my brother. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you, man. Say what's up in the chat. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what kind of DJ you are. Shuffle couples in the house. Let's go. There are a lot of DJs that aren't in DJ forums that don't comment on YouTube videos. People are buying those. Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe a lot of people just don't know about the Chinese both lighting lights. DJ Specials in the house, checking in from Atlanta. Let's go. Let's go. DJ Gons, what's up? Much love. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. So many people in here, man. A lot of new faces every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. The #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. Joe 11 just checked in. What's up, Joe 11? Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you guys for supporting the chat. And with all that, oof, guilty here. I bought the tubes and Splash X lights from Both Lighting USA. All right, Knox. All right, Knox. I mean, y'all do you, man. If y'all wanna support the boys, you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. They're entrepreneurs, and I like that they are, you know, they're making it. They're doing what they love to do. So that's exactly, you know, what we all strive to be and do. So, you know, it's all good. If you want to support them, man, I'm not gonna hate you for it, but just remember that you can get these lights directly from China for quite a bit cheaper. Just remember that. Now, and I mean, if you want to support Rick and this team, then please, by all means, please do. Andy York's in the house. What's up, Andy? Man, there are so many new faces here tonight. Thank you, guys. DJ Hypnotic checking in from the DC area. Thank you for being here. All right. All right. With all that being said, everybody, let's welcome in the guest of the hour, the amazing DJ PHOX. DJ PHOX, make sure you're watching the stream through Video Ninja and not on YouTube. It is delayed by like 30 or 40 seconds, so make sure you're checking it out through Video Ninja and not through YouTube, because it looks like you're not up by your camera. So yeah, make sure you're watching through Video Ninja. Can you hear me like right away? Like, okay. All right, cool. All right, guys, let's welcome in DJ PHOX to the channel. What's up? What's up?
What up, y'all? What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. You sound great, man.
All right. Hey, man. So I just want to let you guys know already, like, as far as tech stuff, I'm already on it. I know about the delay. I know it's like a 30-second delay. I already know that the chat is faster like this. The chat is faster than the actual video.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to put that in the chat so you can see that in the chat before the actual video catches up.
Yep,
so
there it goes.
This is how you can tell how fast it is. So you can see that before you can, you know, you can see it on the chat before the video catches up. So yes, tech. I know tech. So yes.
All right, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being on the channel, man. I really appreciate you. I've been following you for quite a while now. I've been watching all your gig logs, and I love your videos, man. You're super cerebral, And I love that about you, man. You're always helping the community. So thank you for being on the show, for agreeing to be on the show. I really appreciate it. And thank you for doing what you do, man. So give us your backstory, man. Your origin story. How did the man get going?
Man, so I don't really want to bore y'all because people get on here and they say their stories and it's kind of check out. If there's something that you specifically want to know about me, just put it in the chat. I answer it directly.
Okay.
But I've been DJing since 1999. I'm originally from North Carolina. Joined the Air Force, got out the Air Force, didn't have a job. And then, and this is how I actually started my business, because I didn't have a job. So, and I say that, and I kind of want to streamline that, because where I came from, it doesn't really matter, but really what matters most is how can, DJ PHOX, help you guys.
Yeah.
So the reason why I say that is so that way, okay, this guy, he's disciplined, he's from the South, may not be from there. And, okay, I didn't have a job. And then, I figured it all out, and here I am now. And the reason why I say that is because I've only been in Tucson since 2016.
Okay.
And here it is in 2026. And I didn't start doing weddings and private events until 2020. And the reason why I specifically highlight that is because, yes.
Wow. All right. That's a hell of a time to start.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I highlight that, because just so that way you can understand, okay, where I came from.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing COVID. But also, too, before that, remember, I came to Tucson in 2016. Before 2016, I lived abroad for 10 years. So the last time I was in the States is in 2006. So
Wow.
from 2006 to 2016, nobody knew who I was. And the reason why I say that is because everything that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, keep that in mind. I came to a spot where no one knew me. Now I'm the guy in my area. So I just want to highlight just that point. But like I said, I don't want to bore you guys. If there's something that you guys want to know specifically, put in the chat. And like I said, and thank you, James, for doing the 2 hours, because I think that we will need this whole 2 hours. I think the chat is going to appreciate this. And I just want to talk to the chat 1 second. And James, I told you this already. Your chat is super dope. But I was on here a couple weeks ago whenever DJ Loyalty came on, and he's my guy. We served together. But what I want to provide you guys is actual, like, no shit value. Like, no shit. Like, I have a lot of experience, and that's why I tell you guys that the story, so that way whenever I speak, it's like from experience. And I'm not gonna lead you astray, because everything that I say, I did. I know before we hopped in, we had like a poll and things like that, but and I don't want to take up, I don't want to talk your head off, but I just want to preface that.
No, I appreciate it, man. Again, guys, just so he's self-made. You know what I'm saying? He's self-made. So again, guys, if he can do it, he moved to a brand new place, started all over from scratch during COVID, one of the hardest times I think you ever could have picked. The man built a successful DJ business during that time. So again, guys, put it in the chat. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. How you want to pick his brain. So I guess my first question then is, why do you think so many DJs stay broke, man? Because what do you think is like one of their biggest, issues? Let's just go with that. Why do you think so many DJs stay broke?
So I do a lot of consultations, and one of the common themes is DJs, they are afraid of the unknown, just like anybody is. For sure. And the reason why I say that is because the reason how I recognize that is because whenever I was in the Air Force, and I'm going to keep saying this, but I'm not saying it to kind of throw the Air Force brought this experience, and that experience is what you see here. A lot of you may have not been in the Air Force, but I'm going to tell you how that Air Force experience helped, how I can apply that to today. So whenever I was in the Air Force, my last assignment was I was a recruiter. So part of the recruiting, I have guys and girls come into my office, and I have to, they want to join the Air Force. But the biggest obstacle was they didn't want to leave home. And then after you put back the onion a little bit better, a little bit more, you come to find out that the reason why a lot of people hesitate to make a jump is because right now they are in their comfort zone. Like, all the DJs right now, the reason why you're staying broke or you don't want to make any more money or kind of up your game a little bit is because right now you're comfortable and this works. Whatever you're doing right now works.
Yeah.
But then whenever what you're doing doesn't work anymore, or maybe it still works, but it could be something greener on the other side. You don't want to do that because you don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't, all the trials and tribulations, that fear of not knowing or not, seeing what's on the other side, that is what keeps people from doing what they need to do. So they say, you know what, I'm good right here. I'm going to just keep doing what I've always doing. So to answer your question, James, I think the biggest thing is what keeps people broke is, or what keep people in a box. It just, they're afraid of the unknown and they're just scared to take a step and do something outside of their comfort zone.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, yeah, I fell victim to that too for a little while. And Shuffle Couple, this guy with the jokes, think the biggest reason, and he's directly putting this towards me, think the biggest reason DJ stay broke because they chase new gear. And that is definitely true. That is definitely true. Oh man, you hilarious, Dan.
I see you, DJ Toxicos. What's up, bro? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to highlight. For some reason, when his single comment went up, it didn't pop up on my social stream ninja. I was gonna put it on the screen, but anyways, did he have to pop a poop pill? Mikey, did he have to pop a poop pill before the show like he does?
Hey, James,
that
you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is. I seen all your gig logs. Yeah.
Okay.
You be talking about the Imodium and shit. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
So in the chat, in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you don't get nervous. Put a 2 in the chat, dropping deuces if you do get nervous before a gig. I want to see. So put a 1 if you don't, put a 2 if you do.
Oh, that's so funny. Guys, that's so funny, guys. Let's see it, guys. Put them in the chat. Let me see you guys. I want to see y'all interactive in this stream, guys. We got 2 hours, baby. We got 2 hours.
Well, it's 30-second delay, so we got to give him time.
Yeah. Loyalty says anxiety is real. For sure, man. For sure. Imodium is the go-to, says Metro. Well, DJs, like any business, they need to reinvest in themselves, their business. Yes, sir, Dugout. Yes, sir. Shuffle Couple, yeah, he was just talking about it in his latest gig log that he still gets a little nervous. I think we all do, man, because we all care and we all want to do a good job. And so that's part of it. It's like, and we always feel, I'm saying we. I always feel if I make a single little mistake that everyone noticed, and really 9 times out of 10, they don't notice. And unless it's a huge glaring mistake, if you just fumble over a word or something, just keep it moving. And like, they won't even care. They won't notice. So, but yeah, 1, but no poop pill, says Mikey Mike.
Mikey is the only one who doesn't get nervous. So Mikey, you need to tell us what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing?
It's probably because he don't care. That's why. No, I'm just kidding. I only get nervous before getting to the venue. Once I'm there, I'm good. Yeah, J-Tech. Yeah. I mean, again, guys, like I don't feel like it's nervous for me. It's more like excited energy. Like because there's a difference between like anxiety and having like a panic attack and just being excited to be somewhere and ready to perform. So for me, it's 2 different things. Like, but before I do intros, I do go out onto the dance floor. I talk to everybody. So I get a little bit of, energy right before that. But again, I go out there. You guys have seen it on my channel. I've showed you guys my intros. And yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. So
cool. And so I got a question, and also too, housekeeping rules. So so that way I can see you guys' question and I can address them. Just like DJ Loyalty did, make sure you add me, because when you add me, it comes up highlighted, so that way I can see. So if you have a question, it's highlighted. So DJ Loyalty says, what is the single greatest tool you use in your day-to-day DJ business? So the single greatest tool that I use in my day-to-day business, it's an AI tool. And I know most people are going to say like ChatGPT or Clyde, but I don't use any of those. I use Manus. Has anyone heard of Manus? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Put a 2 in the chat if you have not heard it. So 1 in the chat if you heard of Manus.
I haven't heard it. Where is that comment, especially? Let me see here. Especially, I don't even see that comment. Why can't I? Because I was gonna highlight this stuff and put it on the chat. Again, my social stream ninja is acting up, I guess. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. So here's the question we're talking about. What is the single greatest tool you use in your day-to-day business? Manus, you said. Okay. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah. So the people who putting 1 in the chat, they've heard of Manus. 2, they have not heard of Manus. So right now we're like 25% and we're dropping. We're down like so this is not a common thing. So all right, I have but never used it. Okay, so let me tell you what Manus is. Manus, so I have ChatGPT, but I'm using ChatGPT less because I use Manus. So what Manus is an AI agent. So what Manus is, it is so think of it like ChatGPT, but better. So and let me and that was a horrible way of explaining that. So think about this. So ChatGPT would be a 13-year-old. All right.
Yeah.
You tell a 13-year-old, hey, you're brainstorming, you may have like limited conversation back, 13-year-old can pretty much handle conversation, all right. But Manus would more be like a college professor.
Okay.
Right? And the reason why I say that is because Manus can actually do things for you. And what I mean by that, so let's say, for example, I will show you what Manus did. Can you screen share, James?
Yeah, but they won't be able to see me and you. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if they can't see me and you, we'll jump on it later. But the biggest thing that I want to tell you guys in a nutshell, without going off on a tangent, but pretty much, Manus is an AI agent. And the difference between an AI agent and what ChatGPT is,
so it's like Claude.
is more like, yes, Claude and Manus is very similar. But the reason why I choose Manus over Claude, and this ties into the whole ecosystem, Manus is owned by Meta. They got bought out by Meta. Mm-hmm. The reason why that is a thing is because I use Instagram and I use Facebook. Instagram and Facebook is owned by Meta. Why is this a big deal? Is because just like Claude, you can connect to different programs and things like that. Mm-hmm. Well, since Manus is natively integrated with Instagram and Facebook, it can give me analytics a lot faster and more accurate than any of the other platforms.
Yeah,
the reason why,
sure.
because it's already integrated. It's like it's already built in. It's like using Siri with the iPhone versus using Siri with an Android. It's made together. So in a nutshell, that is why I use Manus over any other, because it is integrated with the tools that I use, Instagram and Facebook. Instagram and Facebook, I use that religiously. This is how I grow my business. And we'll probably get into this later, James, about the social media and things like that. But and as we deep dive, I can probably show you some things, but that's just an overview of why Manus and what Manus is.
All right, man. Well, there you go. There's a truth bomb right there, guys. Make sure y'all write that down, or make sure y'all bookmark this live stream and come back to it. Or better yet, make sure y'all click the link in the description for DJ PHOX's link tree, and you can find all of his information on there, all of his links, all of his stuff. You can set up a call if you want to go one-on-one with him. Make sure you guys are supporting the guests that come on the show. Make sure if you're not subscribed, go to his YouTube, subscribe to his channel so you catch all of his videos, because he drops a lot of this information for free in his videos. Yep. So make sure you guys are subscribed. He also has started, you see that badass studio he's standing in right there? He also is doing live streams, by the way. Now, I'm not going to say he's got the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube, but it is pretty damn good. It is pretty damn good.
Hey, man, my live streams, like back in the day, I used to do the Twitch. Back during the pandemic, a lot of people probably know me from Twitch, but during Twitch, I did a 24-hour stream for my birthday.
Oh my God.
I think the longest that I've ever done was about like a 30-hour stream, or about 36-hour stream complete. And
holy hell.
Still have that. Yeah, and it was done right here. Actually, you know what? Let me let's change it up a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. Since we talk about the studio, James, I know that you have the Video Ninja, and let me see if I can give you guys a little tour, and this may can spark some questions and things like that you guys want. So let's see if you guys can see. All right, no there, no there.
So DJ Special in the chat, he says I'm down for a one-on-one call for show. So make sure, like I said, DJ Special, check the links down in the description. All his information will be there, his link tree, and make sure you check out his Calendly, and you can set up that one-on-one call for sure.
Yes, sir. So and also too, the link is down there, the djbusinesspodcast.com.
Yeah.
That website is going to have everything, the podcast. There's like a work with me section. Everything is there. So getting back to the studio, this is my studio right here. So the way this studio is set up is so that way when I do my live streams, I'll be able to come over here and DJ, I have a light right here. And I also have a ring light right here. So I can kind of do this thing right here. And this is where I did my live stream whenever I was doing Twitch. Same exact setup, but I don't think live streaming, DJing mixes is like, I don't really have interest in that anymore because I'm all about getting to the dollars.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks about this too. But this is pretty much how the setup is for that. I do have a top-down view, but it's not, the camera's not on. I don't want to mess with it. What else we got? And also too, we have, if you guys don't know already, this right here is probably going to be the Osmo Pocket 3. This right here is the camera. I think every DJ should have this camera right here, the Osmo Pocket 3. Put a 1 in the chat. Actually, no. Put a 3 in the chat if you have the Osmo Pocket 3. All right. And put a 1 in the chat if you do not have the Osmo Pocket 3. All right. So the reason why the Osmo Pocket 3, why every DJ should have it is for this feature right here. It has a tracking feature so you can kind of move around and, you know, kind of go around and do your things. And the reason why this is important is because you can set up on a tripod and you don't have to worry about the framing or anything because it can track you. But if you are worried about the tracking getting lost, you can just tap it on the screen and now it's going to be static. So now if I move around, you know, it's not going to follow me. But the reason why the Osmo Pocket 3 is my favorite camera is the quality and it's so easy. I did have the Insta360. The Insta360 is now retired now. It has dust on it. I don't really use that no more because the Osmo Pocket 3 is now my workhorse. What you see on the YouTube videos is with the Osmo Pocket 3 and it's with my iPhone right here. So that's really all you need. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I want every DJ in here to start making content because that is where the money is and that's where the marketing is. And we'll get into that a little bit later on how you do that. But I'm just giving you a taste of what's possible and my little setup.
Hell yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about, guys. So that's probably the one camera I don't have. I do want to get one, but I was waiting for the 4 and the 4 Pro and whatever. I do have the Action 4 and I have the whole DJI ecosystem. So I have the Action 6, sorry. And I have the 360 camera from DJI. And I was gonna the Pocket 4, it's like, you know, they have all those rules and regulations and all that bullshit. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe I should have got the dude. Not to mention, guys, if you're looking for a deal, go look on Facebook Marketplace for a Pocket 3. There are tons of them on Facebook Marketplace now that the Pocket 4 is out. And look at the quality of his video. The quality, like, speaking of, the quality of your stuff is like probably one of the best we've had of one of the best guests. As far as audio, video, you're looking good. You're sounding good. So definitely, guys, like he said, you need to level up your social media game. If you want to raise your rates, if you want to jump up to that upper echelon, you have to be able to show these clients, these upper high-end clients, what you can do. And you got to look professional. You can't show them some 320p video of you DJing in the dark when they can't see what's going on and it sounds like shit because you don't have any microphones or nothing. You guys got to level up your social media game for sure.
And just to piggyback on that, James has made a huge gym right here for the clients. Now, whenever clients see me for the first time, this is what they see.
Yeah.
All right. This is what they see. They're not looking. I'm not looking off over here to the left. And I mean, I got 3 screens here. You saw on the other camera, I have a screen right here on the left. I have a screen right here in the middle, and I have a screen right here on the right hand side. So whenever I'm looking at my clients, I am looking directly at them. So this right here is intentional because I know that whenever I get them into the meeting and they see this presentation, people say all the time, like, how can you, if you guys go to my website, foxentertainmentgroup.com, I spell Fox PHOX, not FOX, foxentertainmentgroup.com. If you go there, you look at my prices is on my website. My most popular wedding is $4,000. Well, $3,800. So pushing 4K for a 6-hour wedding. And I'm not doing that with no totems. I'm not doing that. All thing I got is, well, all depends on how big the wedding is. But as far as lighting, 20 uplights, that's it. No movers.
My man.
Anything yet.
Hell
that's
yeah.
It. So whenever I pull up to a wedding, all right, it's going to be either the Evolve 50s. If there's not an Evolve 50s, well, if it is an Evolve 50s, that means that the wedding is a small wedding.
Right.
60, maybe 70 people. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you see my speakers that have my ETX 15s and one sub, it's probably 120 people. All right.
Right.
Now, if you see the 15s and 2 subs, we're probably pushing 150, 200 people. And the crowd is going to be a younger crowd because they want to party. But
yeah.
I just want to tell you that is my speaker setup. That is it. So whenever I go to when I do weddings, I only have 2 options: Evolve 50s or ETX 15s and 1 sub. Very seldom I bring out 2 subs, but bare minimum 2 ETX 15s and 1 sub. And then as far as lights, 20 uplights. So you tell me, how can I book weddings at that price with a basic setup? And I say basic setup because if you look at anyone else, you know, they got the movers, they got
Cold
the
sparks, CO2, yeah.
And on my videos, I noticed the thing, because when I post a video saying, yes, I got this wedding for, this amount, people are saying, you got this much for this much? Oh, he's lying. Or, the reason why they say that is because they think that people are booking me because of my equipment. They're not booking me because of my equipment. I could show up with, I don't know, I could show up with the Mackie 15s, what I started with. And
the Exotons.
The Exotons. Because James, listen to this, and chat, listen to this. By the time I get to the wedding, they've already paid me. I get paid whenever my first deposit is due, whenever they sign the contract, and then my remainder is due 30 days prior to the wedding. So by the time the wedding comes, I am basically DJing for free if I've already paid. So it doesn't matter if I show up with a Cracker Jack box and a cardboard, and be like, all right, let's go. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm already there. So whenever you see my setup and you see how much I'm getting for a gig, you have to be like, okay, what is he doing? And this is why I'm here today, kind of show you what I'm doing. And the first thing that the client see what I'm doing is this setup right here. Okay, this guy is on point. He's professional.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, same for me. So when I meet with my couples, this is the background they see, and of course it's bigger, the screen's bigger. But this is why I made this studio. It was like, I want them to see that everything's clean, everything's organized, it looks good, it sounds good. I got a professional mic, I got a professional camera, everything is looking good and sounding good, because I want them to feel comfortable when I try to start explaining my services. And exactly like he said, if you wanna book those $3,000, $4,000 weddings, I mean, you gotta show them, they gotta see it and they gotta hear it, why they can trust you for that event. So again, guys, these are all gems that you guys should be writing down. Make sure. Let's look at this poll right here. Let's see. What is the biggest challenge in your DJ business right now? Getting higher paying clients at 44%, and marketing and finding leads. So the first thing here, getting higher paying clients. What do you think DJs can do to take themselves from the $800 to $1,100, $1,200 mark to that next jump to like $2,500, $3,000? What do you think? What are some things they can do to really facilitate that?
Well, it really boils down to value. The difference between a $800 DJ and a DJ that's charging $1,500 or whatever they're charging. Yeah, it's all about perceived value. All right, so a DJ could literally be $800 on Monday and then raise their prices to $1,200 on Friday. That can happen. Yeah. All right. the reason why that can happen is because if they were $800, no one is looking at your prices like that. They'd be like, oh, well, yesterday you was, or 3 days ago, or 4 days ago, you was 800, now you're 1,200. No one's looking at your prices like that. Now, what's going to happen is whenever they do see your pricing, and I want to say see your pricing because James, can you put a poll and see how many DJs have their pricing on their website? Because pricing is probably going to come to a part to where they're going to have to, someone's going to have to tell them what the pricing is. Can a DJ, if a client reached out to you, can they know your pricing before they talk to you?
Yeah, they should.
That should be the first question. All right. That should be the first question. So DJs, if your pricing is not out there, meaning readily available for the client to see, so what you're doing is you're playing catch up. The reason why you're playing catch up is because whatever your pricing is, whatever it is, $100, $1,000, whatever the case may be, all right? And if they don't know that, now whenever they reach out to you, you know they're going to ask for it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then
it's usually the first question.
It's usually the first question. And then whatever you say, now you're already in defense mode.
Right.
If it's $800, if it's $1,000, because they didn't know prior to finding you, which is part of the reason why I encourage, I want to say encourage, but I know a lot of DJs, I'm sorry, this is a soft subject about putting prices on your websites, but I truly believe that every DJ should do it so that way it'll make their job easier. And I know people are going to say, oh, if I put them on there, they're going to shop me and do it. They're already shopping you already.
Oh, for sure.
You know what? I'm going to stop like insinuating what you guys are thinking. I want you guys, so anything that I'm talking about, put it in the chat. If you guys need pushback, put it in the chat so that way I can address it. James?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mikey Mike, thanks, man. I'd love to meet you in person too. Man, maybe one day we will all get together. What is I remember seeing a video from you, like you went to the Las Vegas conference, right? Because you're close to that one. You're only like 4 hours away. Maybe we could do that
6
one.
hours away.
Maybe we could do that one because I've been to Phoenix before. I loved it there. I lived there for 7 months. And I love that area and everything. Maybe, but that's which one is that? I thought that's the photo booth one or something.
Yeah, it's the MEX and PBX. So it's the Mobile Entertainment Expo bundled with the Photo Booth Expo, MEX and PBX. And pretty much it's 3 days long. I normally get there on Sunday, the Sunday before, because I'll drive in the morning. And as soon as I get to Vegas, I can catch the end of the All-Star game. And then after that, I relax. And then Monday afternoon is whenever everything starts, the seminars and all that stuff. And then Wednesday is like the last day. Everyone's leaving on Thursday. So I already got my ticket for MEX. That's the one I like going to it because it's close. And I go there just to, network and also just to, stay relevant and see what's going on because all of my favorite speakers are there. Well, I won't say all my favorite speakers. There's one speaker that I religiously follow. And
like speaker person or like speaker, like
speaker? No, speaker person. Speaker person. Hey, James. Yeah, speakers. I'm done with speakers. Like I'm not buying any more speakers. But that's a different subject for later on. But one of my favorite speakers is Alan Berg. Has anybody heard of Alan Berg before?
No.
Alan Berg?
Mm-mm.
I got to put this in the chat because it's gonna take a minute. Have you heard of Alan Berg? So, and we'll give them time to, kind of catch up. But he's my favorite speaker. A lot of things that I implement, it comes from him. If you look him up, it's Berg, B-E-R-G. By my talk to text did it wrong.
Spelled it wrong. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Dugout, he's heard him. But yeah, this guy, I don't listen to a lot of guys, but this is the guy that I listen to. So
we'll have to check him out. Does he have any stuff on YouTube or anything?
Yes, he has a podcast. It's called the DJ Business Solutions Podcast.
Okay.
So just Google him. Look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. His podcasts are like 3-5 minutes, super short and sweet, but it is worth it. And I don't put that I don't put that label a lot. So trust me. And a lot of things that I'm going to be giving y'all tonight, I'm not going to give you a lot, but if I recommend someone, trust me, it is worth it. I'm not going to waste your time.
I'm writing down his name now because I want to check him out when I got some free time. When I'm not watching your 5-hour live streams.
It's all right. So about that 5-hour live stream. So I did a live stream last a week ago. And one thing, James, that I got from that is I know you said that, hey, I'm not going to watch it, whatever, or it's going to take you a little while to watch it. So what I end up doing is I went up and start cutting up
I saw that. Yeah.
Content, and I'm releasing it, twice a week. I just released a video today because I knew I was coming live on your stream. So
smart.
There was one video out today. But the reason why that stream is built like that, because that stream is just questions, like me on live, just sitting here in this room, and people are hopping in, asking questions, and I'm answering the questions. So those questions, they live on that live, and the live is only going to get a certain amount of replays, and then I'll cut it up and put it as actual videos, so that way the algorithm can do its thing. And we'll talk about YouTube monetization a little bit later, but that's what I'm doing for that 5-hour live. So James, if you want to do a live and you need content, I know you talked about earlier about doing the reviews for the speakers.
Yeah.
This right here is content for days if you do a live.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I tried posting, I only tried once, I tried a couple of times. Like when I first started, I posted some of the clips from this show on my YouTube channel, and dude, they got like 100 views, 200 views. And my speaker reviews at the time were getting, thousands. So I was like, well, I'm going to double down and focus in on the gear reviews, because that's what I like doing anyway. And I just doubled down on what worked. And then the live stuff, I just keep in the live section. But it is very smart to, take these kind of clips and post it if you want, if you need content or whatever. The way you're doing it, it works good.
And James, while you manning the chat, and just to kind of piggyback on that, so and we can kind of transition into YouTube monetization, because this is something I kind of wrote down a few things that I want to kind of drop in you guys. So
hell yeah.
And James, this can apply to you too. Or anyone out there that is YouTube. So one thing that I found out on YouTube, or what works, or I want to say what works, is what is going to be better in the long term, is making evergreen content.
Yeah.
Evergreen content is content that it doesn't expire. All right. James, we know we do speaker reviews, but speaker reviews is cool, but there are, they got a shelf life. After the speaker is done, you're probably going to see the views drop down. But with evergreen content, let's say, for example, if you did a speaker review, all right, and then the speaker review popped, it got like 10, 20,000 views, whatever. All right. So a evergreen piece of content would be, what is your thought process on buying a speaker? Why did you buy this speaker? This would be something that evergreen. So you could be like, hey, I got this speaker already. I got the RCF, so I got the Exitons, whatever. But the reason why I got the Bass Boss was because of X, Y, and Z. I was looking for a speaker of X, Y, and Z. I tried this speaker, but just kind of let people know the insights on why you are booking, or why you are picking a speaker. Like, for example, I could do a video on why did I pick the setup that I have. All right. So like I said before, my setups is either the Evolve 50s or the ETX system. Before the Evolves, I had the Mackies. I had a Mackie 15 setup, 15s and an 18 sub. But then I went from the Mackie 15s to the EV50s. Why did I do that? I can make a video on why I do that. Well, the reason why I did it is because if I started doing weddings, I wanted something more portable. The EVs were more portable than the Mackie 15s. So this was my process. And also too, I only have a Ram 1500. So what I'm bringing has to be very, very methodical, because I can't fit a lot of stuff in there. And I think I kind of explained this before, is people say, hey, well, why don't you get the furniture, or the bun booth, or whatever the case may be. The reason why I don't do that, because like I said, I only have a Ram 1500 and everything fits in my Ram perfectly. If I was to get the furniture, that means that I would have to get a trailer. All right. I can't park the trailer in my yard because it's not big enough. HOA would not allow me to put it on the street. So that means I would have to get a storage. Storage is going to cost money. So
yeah,
now,
I spend $350 a month for storage.
there we go. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I don't get the furniture, because if I got it, I had to rearrange everything that I do. Same thing whenever the reason why I got the EV15, the ETX 15 subs instead of the ETX 18 subs is because the 18s are heavy as hell. It's just
Hell yeah.
me. I'm the only person. So I don't want to have to ask a neighbor or ask help every time I need to load my joint up. So that's
I
the
know,
reason why I
right?
picked the 15s over the 18s. So this is an idea for evergreen content. If you're going to make content on YouTube, to kind of let people know, okay, your thought process, because DJs are coming behind you trying to find out the same reason why they buying X, Y, and Z.
For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, man. Guys, again, hit that like button in the chat, guys. I'm looking at the stream right now. We've got 33 likes. We've had over 60 people in here. What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? And don't be giving me that excuse. I'm watching on my TV. Click your remote, click down on the stream, get down there where that little thumbs up is, hit that thumbs up. And guys, make sure you check out DJ Fox's links down below in the description. If you want to set up a one-on-one call, it's down there. If you want to see his YouTube channel, it's down there. If you want to see his email, so you want to contact him, it's down there. Guys, make sure you use all of these people that are out there trying to help you level up. All right, guys, come on. We need some more questions in the chat. You guys are busy talking about booths and all kinds of random shit in the chat, so we need to focus here. Focus up, guys. Focus up. All right, what do you think? Why do you think DJs are afraid to raise their prices? I saw a Facebook post, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where a guy posted in one of the Facebook groups, I think it was the help desk. He posted in there that he was about to lower his prices because he was scared that like he wasn't booking enough or something like that. And it was crazy, man. I was like, I was like, damn, like that sucks for that guy, especially if this is your full-time thing, if that's what you're doing to pay your bills. It's kind of scary out there, but why do you think so many DJs are afraid to raise their price? And of course, the obvious answer is because they're scared they're not going to book anything. But yeah,
Yes.
what do you think? Yeah.
I was just about to say that they're scared. Like I said before, they are scared of the not knowing. And let me just tell you this right now. If you raise your price, you will book less people. Let me say this again. If you raise your price, you will book less people. So if right now, if you're getting, if you're booking, let's say like 30 weddings a year, 40 weddings a year at X amount, and if you raise your price $1,000, you're probably not going to book 30 or 40 weddings a year. It's probably going to drop. It will drop down. It's supply and demand.
Yeah,
that is the case. So that's the reason why a lot of DJs don't do it, because what happened is, and I've done consultations, people say, hey, well, I raised it, but then like the first person who reached out, they didn't want to do it. And so I put my prices back.
right.
That is going to happen. Like,
Yeah,
people are supposed to say that. That's the reason why there's less BMWs on the road than Camrys.
yeah,
Like it's what it is. But the thing is, BMW is doing pretty good. Camry is doing pretty good. But it all depends on what you want. Part of the reason, and I want to kind of share something with you guys. So, and it's right here. I want to say I did a video on this, but I didn't really go this much in detail. So let me tell you what I did. All right. So whenever I first did my first wedding in 2020. All right. By myself. I've done weddings before, but it wasn't by myself. So I don't start counting until I'm doing it by myself. Okay. My first wedding I booked in 2020 for $1,200. It was a 6-hour wedding for $1,200. That same wedding now goes for $3,800. How did I do that? All right. Whenever I was at $1,200, I was getting inquiries. And I told you before, I started off with a knot. Knot is what helped me get my business up. And the reason I went to Knot is because, like I said, no one knew me here in Tucson. No one knew me. So I had to get traction. I started paying for the Knot. Meanwhile, I got my website, started on social media. All right. I'm kind of going off, but let me just stay on the pricing thing. So pretty much what I did, every wedding that I booked, I raised my price. It went from $1,200 to 1,300 to 1,400, and it kept going up. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. All right. So there was a point in time whenever I was doing about 33 weddings. Never again. Now, people will say 33 weddings, that's not a lot. For me, I don't want to do 33 weddings. I did it. Not a fan of it. Doing 4 days in a row, back to back to back to back. I didn't, yeah, the money was good, but I said, you know what? If I'm already getting 33 weddings, I'm making good money. Let's push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go up. All right. So I was booking weddings at $2,500, and then I started pushing my prices up. But ever since I pushed my prices up, I haven't booked 33 weddings again a year. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's
because
a good
now
thing.
that I'm booking less weddings, but I'm making more money because I'm doing less work. So,
Yeah.
but people are hesitant to do that because number one, the area, they think that they can't. What I want to say is whenever people put pricing out, they say that if your pricing is like $1,000 for a wedding or $1,200, if I tell you, hey, tomorrow raise your price to $1,400 or to $1,500 or $300, you're probably going to say, no, I don't want to do that because no one's going to book me. Well, I would say that that's a lie because I'm pretty sure there is someone in your area that is booking that.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, here's one thing too, guys. Stop comparing yourself to other people because there's always somebody in your market who's charging more, and there's always somebody in your market who's charging half of what you're charging. Even if you're charging $500 to go do a backyard party, I guarantee you there's somebody out there charging $250, and there's somebody out there charging $1,000 for that same party. So the thing is, what you got to do is you got to focus on yourself. Stop looking at everybody else. You got to look at yourself, and you got to be self-reflective. You got to take a look, and you got to say, let me look at my own social media. Let me look at my website. Let me look at the things that couples see when I'm trying to book them, and how can I improve to let them know that I am worth what I'm asking for. That's what you need to focus on, for sure. For sure.
Yes, there's a question in the chat that says, I think that's from DJ Kobe. He says, how many gigs do you do a year? So I topped out at 33.
Mhm.
Now I'm anywhere between 15 and 25. I don't want to go more than that.
Yeah.
Because of I don't need to, because okay,
that's nice. Every other week, that's nice.
I'm booking weddings at damn near $4,000 a pop. So why do I need to do 30 weddings? Why do you need to do 40 weddings? I don't need to do that. And also too, another thing too, and let me know if you can relate to this, is that whenever your price is, I guess, well, I don't want to say low, whenever your price is attainable, I kind of want to say attainable because it seems like cheap.
Yeah.
So what I want to say is whenever you're doing a lot of weddings at a budget rate or at, and something that someone can always get, what's going to happen is you're going to work a lot.
Yeah.
So, which is good because the money is good. But what's going to happen, and this has kind of happened with me a little bit, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the weddings, they were kind of running together. And there was a couple times whenever I almost called couples the wrong name during the grand entrance, and I didn't want to do that. So this was another reason why I wanted to raise my rate, so that way I can bring those inquiries down, so that I don't have to say no as many people. I'll let the price say no.
Yeah.
So a part of that is whenever you do volume weddings, which if you're doing that, by all means, do your thing. But if you're doing weddings at a high level, back to back to back, and also to your processes, and we can kind of go into my processes if you want, but a lot of weddings will start to run together, and you just got to be real with yourself, because you guys know this better than I do. How much time are you actually putting in the actual couple? So for me, whenever I feel that I operate at a high level, but it was to a point to where a lot of the weddings was kind of iffy, to where, I could put more effort into it.
Yeah.
And one of the things that helped me change my mind is because I got a 3-star review this is my only 3-star review. Of all the reviews I got 3-star. All right. This was like a Bridezilla. So, but I still took the review at heart.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much one of her gripes was that she says that I should have spent more time with the couple. All right. So what that translated is she said I should have took more time and to get into know the couple. At that time, I was only doing 2 consultations before the wedding. Now I do 3 consultations before the wedding. A lot of you guys would be like, "Holy shit, that's a lot." Yes.
Yeah, I only do 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we go back to why is Fox getting $3,800 or for a wedding? Because part of the service is because of this. Whenever couples reach out and they see me in this setting, and I kind of let them know how things are going to go after we hang up. So after you book me, things is probably going to go quiet until about 30 days prior to your wedding. At that time, I'm going to reach out and we're going to set up 3 Zoom meetings. The reason why I do that is, number one, so that way I can get to know the couple, because you don't want to just roll up. And there's a lot of people in here who probably just don't even see the couple until wedding day. But the reason why that 3rd meeting comes in is, number one, I got that 3-star review. All right.
Yeah.
And then number 2 is, remember, I was a recruiter in the Air Force. So before we shipped out little Johnny or little Jane to basic training in Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, we had 3 meetings with them. We had a 30-day, we had a 15-day, and we had a 7-day. The point of those meetings was to make sure they had their social security card, their birth certificate, they had all their bills and all that stuff taken care of, because you don't want to ship somebody off and then they get the base training and they can't even figure out, they trying to pay stuff and they have no access to all that, because when you get the base training, all your freedom goes away. You don't have time to do that. So me as a recruiter, I have to make sure all that stuff is in line for them, so that way them and their family can keep the lights on and things like that until their Air Force check starts to roll in. So this is where that 30-day come in. So the 3 meetings, it comes from the Air Force, because the Air Force, it's one of the biggest businesses in the world. And a lot of my processes comes from the Air Force, because the Air Force trained me to run a business. So a lot of my business sense comes from the Air Force. And I kind of go into that in the course, but I don't want to go into that too much. But James, you got anything you want to add to that?
Yeah. No, it sounds good, man. Like what you're doing, everybody has their processes. Again, like I kind of have the advantage of, I work under, I don't know if you know my story, but I work under Danny B. So it's kind of like Jason Jani and Nick Spinelli. Like I always call Danny B. He's the Jason Jani. I'm the Nick Spinelli. So he does all the back end work, which is the stuff I don't like doing, the contracts, insurance, all that other bullshit, because I'm already during the week managing an insulation plant. So I don't want to mess with all that as far as DJing. Like I just want to go have the consultations, make sure the client's a good fit, go rock a wedding, have a great time, and use all this fun gear that I'm buying. That's really what I want to do. So he takes care of a lot of that. But Stevie Ray had a good thing he put in the chat here. Nuno, I stopped publishing my price and changed the wording to average investment 2,000. I build every wedding completely custom. What do you think about that strategy?
So putting a range is good. I have a range on mine as well. But I do have a wedding page to where I have all my packages laid out. And I'm going to, let me put this in the chat so that way you guys can kind of look at this while we talk, or it's probably going to open up in like a different browser, but you guys will be able to see that. So this right here is my my actual page, and you guys can click on this and kind of see how my stuff is laid out. So I have packages, and then on my contact page, I have a range. But the reason why I put the packages on there is because I have a lot of couples who book me because I put the pricing on the website. Because what's happening is a lot of DJs in this area, they don't have pricing. And whenever brides are trying to find out pricing, they're having to hunt down the DJs, have to go through the, hey, are you available? And have to go back, that back and forth and things like that. DJs, for the DJs who don't have their pricing on there, you know what I'm talking about. Whenever someone reaches out, they're going to ask for the pricing. So what I did, I started putting my pricing on there. And then as soon as I put my pricing on there, I was getting bookings just like that. And then I asked my client, I said, hey, why did you book me? Like, how did we get to this point? And they tell me all the things, but one thing that I was listening for is because, hey, you had your pricing on your website and it was just so easy. We already knew what you charged, whatever. Instead of hunting down DJ so-and-so, we already knew what you priced was. Your social media and everything looks good. You look professional. We just wanted to have a meeting with you to make sure you was a real person. And then it was a done deal. So whenever I started hearing that a lot, I said, oh, it's a wrap. I'm just going to keep them on there because that tells me that couples are actually booking me because other DJs are dropping the ball. So it's like I'm winning by default. Okay, let the DJs or let the brides chase them down. Meanwhile, hey, you already know what our pricing is. I'm already here. You're in front of me. What are we doing?
Yeah, I think that's a great strategy too. And I know I heard you say something in one of your other videos that I thought was really, really smart as well, guys. Again, guys, make sure you're subscribed to his YouTube channel and always check out his videos, man. He's dropping bombs. But one thing I heard him say is make sure, like, guys, if you put package deals on your website, always list multiple, like at least I would say the golden number is 3 packages, and the middle package is the one that you want to sell the most. So you can put something down there that's a budget thing, and you can, or not a budget, but you can put something down at the bottom, and then put the one in the middle. That's the one that you really want to push, the one you want to sell, because that's most likely what the brides are going to go for, because they don't want to be on the cheap side. If you're worth what you're saying you're worth. And 9 times out of 10, you rarely get those brides that come on and say, I want everything. Give it all. Give me the CO2. Give me everything. It's very rare. So at least it is in our area. But yeah, so definitely I think that's a good strategy, putting the middle package as the one that you really want to book. And like he said, it doesn't have to be extravagant. You can do a nice DJ setup. You can have pictures of your furniture or whatever it is you're using. You can tell them you get 20 up lights or whatever it is. You'll light up the room, around the room, and it looks professional, and show examples, have pictures, have the Osmo Pocket 3, have some video footage, and show them what they can get for their money. And I guarantee you're going to start closing a lot more clients that way.
Yes. And just to kind of piggyback on what James said, to pull back the onion a little bit more. So he's talking about that package.
Yeah.
He said, put that package, but let me tell you how to do that. All right. And this is one of the many gems that I'm going to drop on you guys. And if you do this, you will see results. All right. So everyone should have 3 packages on their website. All right. So the one you're going to do is you're going to start with your main package. So how you start with that package. So how you start with that middle package is how you know what goes in that middle package is what you're going to do is look at your last 5 weddings that you did. All right. The last 5 weddings. What did you book? What did you bring out? How long was it? Was it a ceremony, a reception only? Was it a ceremony and reception? Was it 5 hours? Was it 6 hours? What lights did you bring? So what you do is look at your last 5 weddings, look at the most common thing that you book. All right. If you don't know your last 5 weddings, just look, what do you normally book in your area? For me, as you can see, it's on my website. What I normally book is a 6-hour wedding that includes the ceremony and the reception,
right? Up
to 6 hours. So if you look at my package, so for my package, my middle package, what they get is they get 6 hours, up to 6 hours, and that includes a ceremony. All right, so you get a dedicated sound system for the ceremony. You also get a dedicated sound system for the reception, and you get 20 uplights. That's all you get. So 6 hours, ceremony, reception. Well, cocktail hour is included with that. So
okay, I was going to ask. Yeah.
Ceremony, reception, 6 hours, 20 uplights. That's it. That's it.
I love it. That's so simple. I love it.
You take your main package. So that is the main package that you have. So once you have that package, boom, that is your middle package. So now we need a top tier package and we need a bottom package. All right. The bottom package is what you do is what I did is, so I got 6 hours. So what I did for that bottom package, I took an hour off.
Right.
And I took out half the uplights and you get no ceremony. So pretty much it's a reception only, up to 5 hours with 10 uplights.
Okay.
That's it. So you get 5 hours, reception only, 10 uplights. That's it. So whatever you can do in 5 hours, but if you want a ceremony, you can add on a la carte, or you can go bump up to the the middle package. But
Yeah.
you start with the middle package, you take a little bit off. So I took off an hour, and I took off 10 uplights, and I took off the ceremony setup because you don't get that. So you got a reception only. So now we got the main package, which is a 6-hour package, ceremony and reception. We got the bottom package, which is a reception only. You get 5 hours and 10 uplights. And guess what? Now we need that top package. That top package, you put everything in there. If you got movers, you put in there. If you got smoke, you put in there. You just put everything in there. All right. Put everything in there, and it's push the price up. Because remember, we're going after that middle one. That middle one is what they're going to pick 9 times out of 10. That bottom one, that's just there just to, okay, if you don't want the middle one, the bottom was it. But that top one, that is the one that you're probably going to book that maybe once a year. And the way that you book that top package is because you're going to have clients, James, just like you said, they don't care what the price is. They want everything. I want the smoke. I want the movers. I want the the sparklers. I want the tubes. I want the CO2. People will come to you like that because those weddings will probably be like on like a New Year's Eve or, something they've been saving up for years.
Yeah.
So I just told you how to structure your packages. Now I want to know from the chat, are you guys structuring your packages like that? Or do you just have one package or two packages, or how is the chat's package set up?
Yeah, so the way Danny does it for our business, I guess I'll say, or his business that I work for or whatever. The way we do it is, we kind of do what you do. He does like a hybrid. So there's only basically one package as far as he does like say one price for this for ceremony, cocktail hour, reception, DJ. And then everything else is a la carte added. So uplights, everything basically, smoke. We do it all, but like everything is added to that. So it's a decent price. I say like $22.95 to $24. Sometimes if it's like New Year's Eve, it's like $28 to $3,200, and that's just for DJing. That's it. And then if you want to add other stuff, of course you're adding to that. So that's how he does it. Now he said he didn't like doing packages in the past because people would always say, well, I want this package, but can you take this off or take that off? And then he'd have to kind of do weird stuff or whatever. So that's why he does it that way. And again, like I said, I don't handle any of that. So that's all handled before I even got to mess with it. So I try to upsell things. Like when I talk to the client, I'll say, hey, I noticed, you only booked 5 hours and uplights. Can I show you, like, look, check out this. We can do dancing on the cloud. We can do, dance floors. And I try to upsell things, of course, but I don't ever have to worry about actually booking the client. Cause once to me, it's already a done deal, as far as that goes. But yeah, man.
And
yeah. Go ahead.
Also too, DJ JTech, he put in here, says, question, do you work pricing bundles with other vendors? I don't do that. And DJ Nuno, he said he got to leave, but DJ Nuno kind of jumped on. He says, I wouldn't do that, JTech. And the reason why you don't do that is because you're going to start cutting yourself short. A lot of reasons why, James, I don't do the thing to where people say, hey, can you take things off? If a DJ, so this right here is another pro tip for DJs. All right. If you are in a situation to where you got a client and you give them a price and they're saying, hey, well, I don't really want that, or can you take this off or that off, or whatever the case may be, it's okay for you to take things off, only if you take off the price. Don't take nothing off without taking off the price, because whenever you do that, you are diluting your value. Remember, they're coming to you because of the value. All right. Yeah. So if they want that $2,000 package or whatever that package is, but they don't want to pay that $2,000 price. All right, well, you want this package? Okay, I can make it $1,000 cheaper, but instead of you getting the movers and the sparklers, I'm gonna take the movers and the sparklers off, and instead of you being 6 hours, I'm gonna have to give you 4 hours. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Because if you fall into that trap, now you're becoming a budget DJ. Now you are being charged for your time, and you're being charged for your equipment, and that is a bad hole to go down.
Yeah.
If you want to discount something, it should be something with the price. So if they don't want something, all right, we'll take something off and take the price off again. So you should not be giving them something for free.
What do you think? Nuno earlier said the first question he asked is about the venue. What do you think the venue has to play in as far as any of that? Do you even consider that, or do you even worry about the venue? You know, if it's like a VFW hall or somewhere that's like, you know, more of a budget place, do you even consider that?
I don't. I had a venue who asked me that. It was my first time playing at this venue, and they said, "Hey, would you be interested in doing like an exclusive thing? Meaning, you know, whenever the venue books a client, I'll be that DJ that comes in."
Yeah.
But what they wanted is they wanted special pricing for that. No.
Yeah.
The reason why is because if my package is, let's say, like $3,000 normally, and then I'm going to give it to the venue because I'm associated with that venue for $2,500, I'm losing money because I could book a $3,000 wedding by myself. Now you're going to say, "Oh, well, I wasn't," if you have to do a wedding and you wasn't booked in that day, well, that's debatable, because what's going to happen is, well, what will probably happen is you're going to get booked from that venue, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have a client try to book you on that same day that you already booked $2,500.
Yeah.
And they're going to be wanting to pay $3,000. And guess what? You can't, because you are locked into that venue at their venue vendor pricing or VFW pricing. So, but that all goes, and James, that all goes down to you not having faith in yourself. The reason I don't do it, because I know that I can book my weddings by myself. I don't need a venue to book the wedding. So that's why I'm standing on business, because if you fall in that trap, now you're in that trap. So what happens whenever you want to raise your rates?
Yeah.
All right. You're giving that venue $2,500. And now you're getting good, because remember, if you stay with that venue for, a year or so, look how many weddings you're going to be booking. You're going to be getting reviews. Remember, those brides are reviewing you with the venue, but you are actually the person that is representing them. You are the DJ. You are entitled to the meetings, the kudos, the reviews. And then you stay with them for a year. You got like 10 reviews from that venue. Now you want to raise your price up to, how can you? So now you're gonna have to, hey, let's renegotiate my contract. I know I was giving you guys the bro price. It was already discounted from $3,000 to $2,500. I need to, I want to raise my rates, because now I'm the guy. People are calling me left and right.
Yeah.
Raise your rates up, but you're gonna be hard pressed to do that whenever the venue can be like, oh, well, no, now you're in a predicament. Now you're stuck at that $2,500 whenever you could be getting more, and you probably will get more booking outside of that venue. But now you're going to be dreading every time that you play that venue. Damn, I'm getting $2,500.
Yep.
Now you don't want to. Now your spirits are low.
Exactly.
Like,
we literally just went through that. We emailed a venue owner, me and Danny, this morning, literally at a place we go to all the time here in town. And we told her, hey, look, we can't keep doing this sweetheart deal we had with you. We want to start booking the clients on our own. And you know what she said, guys? You know what she said? She goes, thank God, I was hoping you guys would say that, because I'm tired of doing it myself. She goes, please, you guys book it on your own, charge whatever you want. And I'm happy to let that burden go, because she doesn't want to close the clients anymore. So guys, again, you never know, man. You got to get out there and do the hustle on your own, man. And make sure you know what you're worth. And that's why we did this, because we're like, look, we know what we're worth, and we're tired of giving you this sweetheart deal. We can't do it anymore. And she was happy about it. We thought she was going to be like, oh, no, she was happy about it. She's like, thank God, I can't wait. So you just never know, man. Like, you got to get out there and do it. So Kobe asks, so did your prices start with a linear process, or did you just jump straight to 4,000? So he kind of went over that earlier, but you can give the cliff notes real quick. How you built up to that top tier price?
Yep. So pretty much what I did is, the first thing I did is, I never done a building before by myself. So I said, okay, I don't want to jump in too low. I don't want to jump in too high. So I need to figure out a way to find out where the market is.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I didn't know anybody in this area in Tucson. The DJs that I ran with, they wasn't doing private events. So I had to figure all this out on my own. I was doing bars and clubs downtown Tucson for like $300-$400 a night max.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a wedding for $300-400. No, I'm not doing that. So the first thing I did was I went to the Knot, because at that time I didn't really know anything else to find pricing. So I went on the Knot and I started looking to see what DJs was actually charging. Now, I'm not saying that you have to sign up for the Knot, because I know the Knot is like in a weird place right now with the whole, thing. But that's a different subject for a different day. We can jump on that later if you want. But I just went to the Knot because I knew that was a source that where I can kind of see what was out there. All right. And I saw TDAs for like, $1,000. I saw people up for like 2 and 3. I said, okay, I'm not going to be like super low. I'm going to start at 1,200. All right. And then when I started at 1,200, and the thing was, let me pull back a little bit. Remember, I have been DJing since 1999. I've done clubs, I've done bars, I've done festivals with thousands of people when I was in Croatia. I've toured the world. As far as experience, I had the experience. The only thing that was holding me back for the wedding side was I didn't know what went on in the wedding. I didn't know what came first, the first dance, the reception, the ceremony. I didn't know anything. So I said to myself, 1,200. I'm comfortable with 1,200.
Yeah.
And I told myself, the only thing I need to do is do one wedding just to find out what goes on.
Yeah.
Once I did that one wedding,
learn the process.
It was a wrap. I said, oh, y'all are in trouble, because I already knew how to do a party, because I'm a DJ at heart. I'm a club DJ. I started DJing in Vegas. Vegas is where I had my upbringing at. So now I knew how to throw a party. I just didn't know the formalities and everything for weddings. Yeah. I did that first wedding. I said, oh, Tucson, it is a wrap. So every wedding after that, I started 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, keep going up. And then
let's do it.
And then what happened was, whenever I was doing that 33 weddings a year, that was around $2,400. And then I said, okay, I don't want to do that. So pretty much what I did is I let my price dictate my volume.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. I let my price dictate my volume. So based off of where I was, if I wanted to do 30 plus weddings a year, that was at the $2,000 mark. All right. If I wanted to, do less than that, that was up around the 3,000 where I'm at now, 3,500, 4,000 mark. So this right here is a sweet spot. So like I said before, right now I'm doing anywhere between 15 to 25 weddings, events a year. So if I were to bump my pricing up to, let's say, like 4,500, it would be safe to say that I probably bump that down to probably about anywhere between, I would say, 12 to probably about like maybe 20 max.
Yeah.
Of weddings. So do I want to do that? Right now, I'm good with where I'm at. I'm good with my volume, but as you can see, I'm 45 years old, guys. I don't want to be 50, 55 years old doing weddings. So part of this, what you're seeing, and this is part of why I'm on this podcast, is to kind of give you guys the game, so that way you guys can figure out that transition better than I did, or I will. So like I said, I want to be 50 doing weddings. So right now I'm reaching my peak, but also too, now you're going to have, since now I have all the experience, now I'm going to start showing DJs like you guys coming up to kind of show them the lay of the land. So now I'm like transitioning from not doing a lot of weddings, but also too, I'm doing YouTube, social media. So it's not like I'm just doing like just weddings by myself. I'm doing I have a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So for me, it's balanced. I mean, I have a family, I have a wife, I have a 13-year-old daughter. Today was her first day of school. So I like doing things like that. So as you get older, a lot of things will start to be into perspective of what you want to do and what you want in life. Doing 100 gigs a year is not everything. So I just want to give you guys that. You guys be on your own timeline.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, you mentioned it there in the explanation you were talking about there. You mentioned it, the Knot, and how you started off there. So the second thing in the poll with 40%, 40 votes, is the biggest challenge a lot of guys are having are marketing and finding leads. So what is your strategy for finding the right clients, finding the leads, your marketing strategy? What do you have there?
Man. All right, James, this probably is my favorite part to talk about, bro.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ready, chat. Let's go, chat.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, like, social media is the gold mine. Social media is where my leads come from now.
Nice.
This is the evolution. I have grown out of the knot, meaning I have priced myself out of the knot. So now the reason I know that is because I look at how many inquiries that I've got off of the knot, and I've never lost money on the knot. Just to kind of give you guys a background. So ever since I joined the knot in 2020, 2021, I've been paying $250 every month for the knot to get leads.
Yeah.
I've never lost money on the knot. So I have met or exceeded that, however much, a year it is.
Yeah.
I have made money off of the knot. All right. For a year, I was doing Tucson and Phoenix, and I was paying $500 a month. All right. I cut that off because I was not getting any inquiries in Phoenix, because in Phoenix, I require a travel fee, and a lot of the couples that did inquire, that travel fee was too much for them to, I guess, pay whenever they can find a cheaper DJ, because now we're pushing, 4,000, over 4,000 for, that. So that's how, that played out. So
yeah,
the evolution of all your DJs is you will win. If you play your cards right, you will win off of, what's the word I'm looking for? Longevity. Meaning, whenever you're first starting out, you're going to have some type of lead generation, whether it's social media or the knot or whatever the case may be. But eventually, if you're building your business right, towards the end of your, I guess, as you get older, you should be getting less of the lead generation and more of the referrals. That's where I am now. So I'm telling you guys that from experience. At first, whenever you start out, you will start to get lead generation. But to stay on topic, now social media is my biggest lead generation. And let me tell you how social media works for me. And the reason how I know this is because whenever I meet with my clients, I ask them this question and they specifically tell me this. All right. So here's what happens. I post on social media. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all the most important thing. My bad. All right. So for social media, DJs, I highly recommend for you to have a separate social media. You probably have DJ so-and-so. You need to have a something entertainment. You need to have a separate social media for your wedding. And James, you could probably attest to this. Remember when you first hit me up? You hit me up on the PHOX Entertainment group. I didn't respond to that. I respond from my I Am DJ PHOX. The reason why is because whenever the way my social media is set up, and I hope you guys are turning your volume up with this. All right.
Write this down, guys. Get ready. Write it down.
Write this down. All right. So on social media, you're playing against the algorithm. All right. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure that, well, I say 8 times out of 10 because I'm going to give DJs here benefit of the doubt. Whenever you are replying to, or whenever you are interacting with clients, you probably only have your main DJ page. The problem with that is on that main DJ page, you're talking about your DJ stuff. You're probably talking about some series that you watched. You're probably talking about how you took your kids to school. You got so much noise on that page. So whenever you actually post about weddings, the algorithm doesn't know to send your stuff to DJs or family people or whoever. Yep. This is why you need to have a separate Instagram, Facebook for your weddings only. And not only whenever you have a separate Instagram or social media page, you need to only respond and only engage with people of that avatar. So on my PHOX Entertainment Group page on my Instagram, so I have I Am DJ PHOX and I have PHOX Entertainment Group. I Am DJ PHOX is the DJ. This is how I'm marketing, and my voice is catered to DJs. All right. On my PHOX Entertainment Group, the language is brides. I'm talking to brides. Brides this, Tucson this. If you're getting married in Tucson this, I'm talking to brides. DJs should not be seeing my post on the PHOX Entertainment Group page if the algorithm is doing its job.
Right.
Even whenever I run ads, whenever you run ads on that business page, you have trained the algorithm to put that content only to brides. The reason why you do that is because so now whenever you have a separate Instagram or a separate social media for that, you're training the algorithm so that way people that are engaging, they are brides and not DJs. The problem is if you do that on your DJ page and you post something about a wedding or something like that, like, why the fuck is all these DJs commenting on my shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the reason why is because look at what you've been doing.
Yep.
On my PHOX Entertainment Group page, I don't have that problem because this is how I'm training the algorithm. Now, I got out that way. So you have a separate profile for your weddings. So now what you do is I ask clients, how did we get to this point? Why did you book me? What made you book a meeting with me? What they say is, well, we did our research. We found you on Instagram. We looked at your post. We saw your energy. We saw what you do. We went to your link in bio, and then we hit inquire, and then we inquired through your website, and then you reached out, and here we are. All right. That is the funnel. So number one, what you need to do is you need to have that separate page for your business. Only talk to brides. Only anytime that you post, the language should be for brides. And this is where the madness comes in. You can use ChatGPT or use Claude. And what I want you guys to do is after this live is over, the URL on this live, I want you to copy the URL and paste it into ChatGPT or Claude. It's going to give you the whole transcript. And what you want to do is you want to prompt it, hey, PHOX did this live with James, and I want you to extract all the things that I need to do for my DJ business. He talked about having a separate page. I need to tell me why that is valid. Why should I do it? And all those things. So pretty much what you're doing is you're using AI to fact check what I'm doing. All right. Because all this right here is on the internet. All these words that I'm saying is on the internet. Use your AI just like you use everything else. All right. Use AI, plug that transcript or plug the URL into your AI, tell it to transcribe this and ask them specifically what I'm talking about. Creating a second page, or even if you don't even want to do this now, pull up your phone, pull up ChatGPT and ask Claude, hey, should I set up a separate page for my DJ business? Right now I have this page for my DJ. Should I ask it and let me know what it tells you? If someone wants to do that, prompt real quick and copy and paste what Claude or ChatGPT says, put that in the chat so the way we can see what it says. But anyway, back to what we're saying.
No, I think that's solid advice, man. I think a lot of DJs, what they do is they take their personal Instagram or they take their personal Facebook page or whatever they've had forever, and then they say, okay, now I'm a DJ, and they start posting DJ content. And the algorithm's like, what in the hell is going on? You're posting pictures of your kids at the park and your kids, and you're going to the water park and this and that, and now all of a sudden you're showing yourself mixing, and it doesn't know what the hell to do. So solid advice right there, guys. Definitely, and that's something that I fell into, to be honest. Like my Instagram, it started out as a personal Instagram. So I had personal pictures of my family and all this stuff on there. And then I decided I was going to be a DJ. Well, and this was, of course, 12, 13 years ago. And instead of being real about it, because it was like a hobby thing, I was posting on there, hey, look, I know how to DJ, and showing all my friends and family. And of course, they didn't care. So none of them clicked on it. And then as I'm trying to grow it, it's like it's like not working because, like you said, it's like the algorithm doesn't know what to do with it. And then on top of that, you have DJs who are following you because they want to see if you're good or not, or talk shit about your gear, or they want to whatever. And no client's going to look at that. Like zero clients, they're going to look at that and they're going to go, I don't care about this bullshit, and scroll away. And so for sure, like you said, man, you need to start your own business page and have only stuff on there that as a bride is looking at this, they want to see. They want to see venues. They want to see people dancing and having a good time. They want to see what you can do. They want to see how professional you are. They want to see those characteristics. They don't want to see your kids and your family and this and that and what hot dog you ate on Saturday. And they don't care about none of that bullshit. So do not be posting that stuff on your DJ page for sure.
And also too, everything I'm talking about, that's why I made the social media marketing masterclass. It's 3 hours long, 3.5 hours long. And I'm breaking down everything about social media, everything that I know about social media. I'm breaking it down in that course is $50, I'm not asking you to pay $50 for that course. You can get it for $29 for my Max Supporter channel members. It's already there. So you can go to my YouTube. I could put a link in the chat right now to the video. Actually, here, I'm going to give you guys, look, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to link you to the actual course right now. So that way you guys can see this firsthand.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're dropping bombs in the chat right now. Give it up for DJ PHOX right now, guys. Let's go. 2 hour, or actually 3 hour live stream tonight, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I am tired. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and it's all good, man. We are learning here tonight. We are leveling up. DJ Randy G says, a question for DJ PHOX and everyone in the chat. Do you all give military discounts to active duty, retired, and vets? And I think the real question he's trying to ask is, what is your stance on discounts at all? Do you do that? My short and quick answer is no, we do not discount, only if it's a charity or something that we want to donate our time to. But if somebody asks for a discount, we say, sorry, we don't offer discounts. And exactly because of what DJ PHOX said earlier, we know what we're worth. And me and Danny both have side jobs during the week. So, you know, DJing is fun for us. It's like a business, but it's also a hobby. It's not how we pay our bills. So we do not discount at all. What is your thoughts on discounting?
So I do give 10% for military because I am military. So
okay.
I feel like I have to get back for that.
For sure.
Discounts. And for that discount, I'll give them the option. So I'll either give them 10% or I will give them Code Sparks for free. Well,
okay.
Not for free, but it's either or. So the reason why I did that, and I'm hoping that they will say the Code Sparks, because it's nothing for me to carry or put 2 extra cases into my truck and set them up.
Yeah.
So I want them to take the actual add-on, because for me that's nothing. I don't really want to take money off my plate, because now I'm working for for less. So what I would say for discounts, what I say is, if you don't have, number one, I would say give them something instead of discount. Like, hey, can you get discount? And I say, well, do you offer? Well, I ask them, well, do you value Code Sparks, or do you value Dancing on the Clouds, or do you value a dance floor lighting or upgrade lighting or whatever the case may be? If they value that, then give them that. Don't take money off your plate. But if they say, no, we're not really into that, okay, then you can, give them a discount or something like that. But like I said before, the discount should be already set. You should not be giving someone discounts because they ask for it. If they ask for a discount, you should be taking something off. Like, hey, well, I'm gonna give you an hour less. Don't just be like, hey, man, can you help us out? Like, no. Like, if you want to help us out, I'm gonna have to take off 10 uplights or take off something. So that's my stance on the discounts.
All right, DJ Knox, if you're still here, man, still watching the stream, put it in the chat. Make sure you're here. I did get your email. We will take a look at your website here in a minute if you're still in the chat. But I want your feedback directly. So if you're not in the chat, we are not going to mess with that. But if you're in the chat, make sure you say what's up, and we will take a look at your website and see if there's a way that we think that you can level up with our advice.
James, I just want to let you know what there's 3 things that I want you to keep going. Like I said, I know we got 30 minutes left. Yeah, we can probably go on for 4 hours, but there's 4 things that I have that I wanted to make sure that I touch on, and the chat can let us know what they want first. But I do want to talk about the Amazon affiliate. Okay. All right. This is a way how DJs can make money for not doing anything. All right. Another thing is YouTube monetization versus AdSense. I can give you guys a hack on, if someone is in the chat trying to figure out how can it get monetized on YouTube and how ads and all that stuff work. We could talk about that. And then the last thing that I have on there, I have my gig log teaser that I made specifically for you guys.
Okay. Cool, guy. Put it in the chat, guys. You heard them listed. Let them know. My personal preference would be the YouTube hack, because I'm trying to make it here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you guys put it in the chat. What do you guys want to hear? What are the ways that you want to make and level up? But here's one for me, and let's try to keep it under like 2 minutes. How do you how in your area? How did you, or maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I don't know. But me and Danny have been struggling to. In our area, okay, there's like basically like 3 different tiers of venues. You got the you know, the lower level venues, the VFW halls, the neighborhood, you know, community centers, those kinds of things, which, you know, we've been in those or whatever. Then you got the second tier, which we're in heavily. That's the barn venues, like the big, yeah, they're basically big barn style venues. They're big, like, you know, reception halls. And then you have the top tier, which are like the top tier hotels, the super high end, like there's a castle that's out here. I mean, there's a bunch of crazy shit like that. But the problem is with those top tier venues, they all have preferred vendor lists, and you are not getting on those motherfuckers. Like, the only way you're getting on those is if somebody dies and like they have an opening or something like that. Like, so do you have any advice for leveling up as far as venues go? Because me and him, we've been sending out the emails. We've been sending out, like, you know, gift cards and like baskets and saying, hey, you know, we would love to be, but they won't even respond to emails, man. Like, so do you have any advice on, in like 2 minutes, how to level up in like venue, those kind of areas?
So one thing that I found out is my venue echelon went up whenever my pricing went up. So what I'm thinking is what's happening is those upper venues are people that are already spending a shit ton of money. So those venues, those brides, they're probably not looking for DJs that's like 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000. Because whenever I started raising my rates up to like 4,000 where it's at right now, I saw that I started getting inquiries for those better venues. And I couldn't understand why. Then I said, okay, this is why, because those brides, they're already dropping the bag for that. So those brides, and remember, and I'm trying to keep this under 2 minutes, those people that are booking those top venues, they already got the money to spend. So they're already booking those venues 100K or whatever, how much it costs. So they're already ready to spend money. They're probably not going to spend 100K on a venue and then spend like, you know, $100 or $800 on a DJ. They're not doing that. They're already looking for that epic, that higher end. So what I would say is, if you would want to hop in that upper echelon, you're probably going to have to raise your price in order to be even to get into those, because
considered
those price, because those clients that are in those, they're already spending money. They're not looking for budget DJs. So it's kind of gift and a curse, which is like, oh well, I don't know if I can book those. Well, the only way that you're going to book it is if your prices are high. So you're going to be, well, a lot of DJs that they don't want to raise their price up to that much because they're going to be, oh, well, they don't want to get booked. Well, they think that they're not going to get booked. But what's going to happen is once you raise your price up and you get that one booking, you're not looking back to $1,000 anymore, $1,200 anymore. You're like, hey, this is the new me. So keeping it short, that's what I would recommend, because they're already locked down by those preferred vendors. I did the whole donuts things and that shit don't work. What you got to do is, once you get in there, and so once you raise your rates and you get in there, then you start to make that impression, and then you start to, you know, get on the vendors list for that. And I made a video about how to do that and everything, but that's what I would recommend. Keep it
okay, short. Cool, man. Old Sarge says, I struggle with getting reviews. I'll get a tip and job well done. What's the best approach for getting reviews from the client? My stance on that, Old Sarge, I'm gonna hit you with 30 seconds. My stance for getting reviews is, to me, I take a video at the very end of the event with the couple and I say, hey guys, how was it? You know, and I'm in the video with them and I get like a 30-second, like, that's my review. I don't ask them for Google reviews, all that other bullshit. To me, that can all be faked with AI. So I don't trust anything I don't see me in the video with them. Otherwise, I don't trust it. So that's what I do. What do you think, Fox?
So what I do for reviews, and this is what I've been doing ever since. And what I do is after the event, the next day, I send them an email asking for a review. I have a whole spiel that I go through. But the icing on the cake is what I do is I'll tell them if they leave a review, because I actually ask for 2 reviews. I ask for a review on a Knot and I ask a review on Google. So I'm asking them to do double the work. And I say, because you're doing double the work, I'll give you a gift card. And you can leave that up to however much you want. I personally give $40 to each person who leaves their both reviews. So that is my incentive. They're not really expecting it. And the reason why I'm giving them that gift card is because they are taking time to copy and paste in 2 different locations. So that has worked better for me. One thing that I stopped doing is I just ask for a review one time. If that is not enough, then they're not trying to give a review. So one time, the day after, I did a couple tests 2 days after, 3 days after, a week after. I've got the most return on the day after.
How about it? How about it? Okay. DJ Randy G Music says, I'm having trouble becoming an Amazon influencer. I keep getting rejected. I definitely need to know the secret. So what's your Amazon tips? Amazon affiliates?
No, well, Amazon affiliate, it's a free program. So one thing I would do is sign up Amazon affiliate, and pretty much you sign up. I think it's free for everyone. And all they're going to do is just assign you a, well, you're going to have like a URL.
Yeah.
And what I do is I go to the Amazon app, hit share, and then it's going to give you a URL for that product. And you paste that product into your link tree or your link in bio. So that way, anytime that you do a review or if someone goes to your link in bio, they can see all the equipment there. So if you go to my Fox, if you go to my I Am DJ Fox, go to my link tree, which is probably in the description, how James has been saying all this stream. In the description, it's my link tree. And you're going to scroll down and you're going to see my link tree with all of my Amazon affiliate links. So like I said, sign up for Amazon affiliates. It's a free thing. Probably take like 48 hours. And then after that, you will get the link. And then from there, you just put that link inside your link tree, and that's it. Every month, I get a check by like anywhere between $100 and $200 for doing nothing. Well, I don't say doing nothing, but I'm posting. But I mean, shit, my internet is 120, so that's my internet bill.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah. And again, guys, yeah, same for me. I think, Randy, what you're talking about, getting rejected as an influencer. So I actually got rejected a bunch of times as well. They don't have any like set criteria for that. And the only thing that really opens up for you is you can design your own store on Amazon, and then you can share your store link to people. So for me, I barely even use that. What he's talking about, the free thing, that's really what you use more than anything. And the real secret sauce is you go into creator connections in Amazon, and you find items and topics that you talk about on a regular. And a lot of promotions, like a lot of brands will have a promotion for a certain item. And instead of the normal Amazon affiliate, like 3% or 4%, they'll give you 10%, 12%. They give you like a big cut. Like when the Exciton speakers came out and we were all talking about them and everything, those links were giving us like, 8% or 12%. And when somebody buys a $600 speaker, I mean, I was getting $60-$70. And so, like I told you guys at the beginning, the first hour, I bought those original Exciton speakers, but then when I talked about them and other people bought them, I got my money back. That $500, $600 I spent, I got it through Amazon from people purchasing that speaker. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just telling you guys, that's a way that you can use that. You can use your leverage, on that. And now, again, guys, I'm never going to hawk a product on YouTube that I don't feel is worth it. Again, the Exciton speakers, I think, are a great value. The Amazon tube lights are a great value. These are things that you can buy that can make you look like a $4,000, $5,000 DJ when you only have the budget for a $500 DJ. And I'm telling you guys this so that way you guys can level up. And once you get that bag, once you're banking those $5,000 gigs, then you can go and buy the Astera tubes, and you can go buy the Maui 44s that cost $7,000 or whatever the hell it is you want. You can upgrade from the Exciton. So that's why we share that. That's what we do on this channel. That's why I've been labeled the working man DJ. So that's what we do here.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, man, we got about 15 more minutes with DJ Fox. Again, guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat now because we only got about 15 more minutes. Again, all of his links will be down in the description if you want to book a one-on-one and if you want to, level up that way. Let me see here. My questions, I had the knot and wedding wire. We kind of already discussed that. Fix my DJ business live. It looks like DJ Knox is not in here anymore. What is the best investment you made that's not gear related? What is the number one thing you think everybody should invest in? I think personally, and I'll do my 30-second pitch. I think what he said at the beginning, when you guys book your first few events, I think you should take all that money that you have. Don't buy new gear. Don't buy new this or that, the newest shiny controller. Take all that money and do, like he said, either go to the Knot or go to wherever you think is the best marketing opportunity for yourself. Invest that money in marketing, in your social media, upgrading your website, Make sure you got the right cameras, the right things that you could communicate well with your clients. That is the number one thing, me personally, that I think you guys should invest in before you start buying the newest controller and the newest speakers and the newest whatever. You need to start investing in yourself if you want to take DJing seriously.
Yes. So the not, we can, yes or no, whatever, how you want to feel with that. But the marketing is very, very important.
Yeah.
But if you have money, you're going to say, okay, what can I spend into the marketing? So the way the marketing is, so when I say marketing, pretty much I'm going to talk about social media. All right. You can do ads. I run ads right now on Instagram and Facebook. Right now, I spend about $15 a day, and it's been running, right, $15 a day. That's my budget, so it's like a set it and forget it budget. But the ads would do no good if your social media is trash. This is why I keep going back to the social media marketing masterclass. You have to learn how to put out content that is going to attract those clients. We talked about this before. If you want, you can do a one-on-one with me and I can tell you exactly how to do it, or you can just look at my page and see what it is. But once you have your social media down, then you can start putting money behind your social media and start doing paid ads. The reason why paid ads is better, I think, or I want to say better, but why it is so powerful is because the way my ads are running right now, I am targeting women between the ages of 25 and 40 in Tucson with a 70-mile radius, and that has been engaged in the last year.
Yeah,
that is how specific my targeting is. You can't do that with organic reach. Organic reach, yes, your shit might go viral, and you probably see people in Cambodia or like in England commenting and say, hey, are you available for your wedding? That is the problem with organic reach. But the paid reach, you can specifically target people in your area, a specific demographic. But if you put money behind an ad and the ad is trash or the post is trash, you're spending money away. Everything, the foundation is a social media. You have to get that social media down pat.
Yes,
Once you
sir.
have that social media down pat, the sky is the limit. You are good. And then once you have the social media down pat, then you can start putting money in Manus or your ChatGPT or your Claude, because now you connect your social media to whatever AI agent or AI model that you want to use, and now you have a whole master plan on how to create content. I'll go into that in the masterclass, but that is pretty much the gist of how you do it. I'm giving you guys the secret sauce. This is how you do it. I don't use a knot anymore. Everything is all referral based, and it's all through social media. And you guys can see my social media. This is why a lot of you guys know me already through social media.
Hell yes, man. Hell yeah, man. All right, what's going on, chat? Thank you guys, man, for being here tonight. 30 people still hanging in on the third hour. Again, guys, this is only the second time in 3 seasons of King's Court we went 3 hours, and we still got over 30 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 or 7 to 10, if I get a guest like this that requests the third hour. And thank you guys for being here, man. All right, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, too, I'm going to put this link in the chat. And James, I want you to play this link. I know people are going to lose us because you're going to have to go to full screen.
Right.
But I specifically made this for this stream today for this actual moment right here. So
world exclusive.
You guys know how my gig logs are. And James, you said something last week. They kind of hit like a soft spot of me, and you said no one listens to, or you said no one watches gig logs anyway, or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's not really true, because I'm doing gig logs, and gig logs are the most sought after thing on my channel. It has all the views. So I'm pretty sure you guys saw my previous gig logs, and you probably thought they were good. This next gig log is going to shit on everything else.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you guys.
World exclusive, baby.
This right here is the link that I just put in the chat now. All right, this right here is the teaser. So now, and while you cue this up, James, I'm just gonna let everyone know how this is gonna play out. So this right here is the teaser to the actual gig log. This right here is my biggest corporate gig log of the year. All right, I got paid $5,500 for this.
Oh,
and
shit.
This gig log is going to show you guys exactly what goes on and how to book this. All right. Well, how to book it is already in my course. So if you haven't had the course already, you know, that's what the secret sauce is. But this gig log, this is the outcome. All right. So this is after you've already gotten in the room and you get this opportunity. The courses, it's going to have you to get into the room. But this gig log right here, this gig log is going to drop on August 15th on my birthday. But my members, they will have it tomorrow or Thursday. I'm going to push it out tomorrow because I've already done all of the voiceovers. Everything is pretty much done. That's what I did today. And now only thing I have to do is make the thumbnail and everything. So pretty much is about 90% done already. I just got to go in and do some volume and things like that. But pretty much everything is pretty much done. So it's going to be dropped for the public on August 15th, my 45th birthday. But if you are a channel member, you guys are going to be able to see it tomorrow. And James, let me go ahead and know whenever you're ready to roll, because this joint right here is going to be sick.
I'm ready. Drop it in the chat, man. Let's go. World exclusive for DJ
It's in the
PHOX.
chat already.
Oh, I don't see it. It hasn't popped up.
Let me do it again.
Yeah. All right, guys. Are y'all ready for this? We got a world exclusive on the James King channel. This is what we're doing here on my show every Wednesday night, 7 to 9, 7 to 10, 7 to 9 p.m. We are dropping world exclusives from different brands, from different DJs, from YouTube, from the YouTube stars. We've had amazing guests on this show, man, in 3 seasons. I am so humbled to be a part of this. And I thank you guys each and every night for dropping in here, man. For sure.
Did you get it still? No, still
no,
nothing?
I'm not seeing it. I wonder if it's because of a link, if it's not showing. Engage
it's a
with your
YouTube
audience.
link.
Nope. Let's see.
Can anyone else see it?
Does anybody see it in the chat, guys? Let's see.
Do you see my chat?
Let's see, says Al V. Where is it? No, they're not seeing it either. It's not in the chat.
So y'all not seeing my chat as I'm chatting in? You're not seeing me talk?
We saw do you see this, but we're not seeing any links. I wonder if it's not
okay. Here. I'm gonna say, do you see this? And I'm gonna put the link behind it. Boom. What about that? Nothing?
I see the comment asking, do you see this? Yeah, loyalty, can't see it.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
So I guess on a live stream you can't post links in the chat. I never knew that till now. So now we learned something.
Oh, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Go to my YouTube and I'm going to make it public just for this second.
All right.
Make it public. All right.
All right, guys, let's hit up the screen share and let me move this over here. Let's go to his YouTube. There we go. All right, back.
Put links in the chat.
What's up?
I don't know that you can't put links in the chat.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't either. It says
crazy.
Links auto modded. No, it's not that. I think it's a YouTube thing. I think you're not allowed to. I've never tried it either. Anyways, what's the video title? Then I can pull it up. Oh, $5,500 corporate 51 seconds. Here we go. I got it, guys. I got it. Let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. We
just paid 500.
Let me get the volume. Here we go.
Hey. We just paid $500 for Nathaniel to keep going for 1 more hour. Let's go!
$500 for 1 more hour. Let's go! Damn, look at this venue, bro. This thing is fucking nasty, dude. Yeah. Look at how many people are there, too. We got to see this.
So you see how you get it like that?
Yeah.
Kind of work it through like that. You feel it get a little bit easier. So what happens is it's molten. and when it cools down, it solidifies, and you got a piece of slag in there essentially coming up the works.
Oh, so you got
Damn, you had to repair the cold sparks too.
to do all of them like that. It's not
My man got jammed up.
pushing out.
Yeah, if it's not pushing like that, I would fuck with that a little bit. But
Yeah.
give it a shot now.
August 15th, baby. Let's go. Let's go, guys. What's going on, man? That was dope, man. That was dope. So you had a jam up on the cold sparks? That venue was enormous, dude. How many people were at that thing?
Almost 1,000, bro.
Dang.
Almost 1,000.
You did that with your system?
No, it wasn't my
Oh,
system. Only thing I brought. Well, you're gonna have to watch.
Yeah. We want to see it. Yeah. I don't want no spoilers.
Hey, but like I already spoiled enough. You guys saw the venue. You see how much I got paid, and this right here, it's so this gig log, it's almost 2 hours. It's like an hour and 55 minutes, 54 minutes.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's a movie, but it's over 2 days. And pretty much, if you like all my gig logs, you guys know how my gig logs are, how I go into detail on how everything goes. So you got 2 days of this, very, very meticulous. So after you guys see this gig log, you guys are going to be able to, whenever you guys get in a room, you're going to be able to talk like you've done a gig log before. I go into so much detail into this. You guys can already see the end result. All right. So
Yeah.
it's dropping on my birthday, but members, they will see it tomorrow. It's going to drop tomorrow for my members. So if you're a member on my channel, you'll be able to get it. And then, but if you don't want to be a member, it's only like $5.
Yeah.
You can see it, next week, whatever.
August 15th. All right, guys, give it up for DJ PHOX hitting us with 2 solid hours tonight on King's Court. This was the perfect segue to end the show. My man has got the brand new video dropping August 15th. Make sure you guys are subscribed to his channel. If you want to see it early, hit that little join button, become a member. Like he said, it's $5 a month. It's $5 a month. It's less than a Starbucks coffee. Hit the join button. Join my man's team, his membership, man. Get to see the video early. Check out all of his informational content. Everybody give it up in the chat. Throw some hearts. Throw some hands up in the chat. Hit some runes in the chat. All my members, hit some runes. Are you not entertained tonight? 3 hours with DJ PHOX. Everybody show him some love in the chat. Thank you so much for joining the show, man. Thank you for your service to our country, for helping us have this freedom that we have in the beautiful United States of America. You're a real one, man. You are a real one. Thank you so much, man. And whenever you got something, popping off again, let me know, man. We can bring you back. So thank you for being on the show, man. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, DJ Douglas. I see you, DJ JTM. I see you, DJ Loyalty. I know you're about to go to bed. I will tell you to call me after this, but I know you're probably going to bed. Everyone else, man, I thank you guys for having me on. I can go another hour or so, but it's all good.
I feel you, brother.
Say that for the live.
I feel you, brother. Yeah, man. You're going to have to hit up guys. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel. My man is dropping live streams on his own. If you got any additional questions that we didn't get to, you can definitely hit him up on his live streams, and he's there for you guys to answer everything you got going. Thanks again so much, DJ PHOX, for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it. I can't wait for the gig log August 15th.
And for that last thing, I just put it back private. So if you guys are watching that, I just put it back private because I only made this for you guys. So I'm going to put it back private.
Yeah.
Members, you'll get the whole thing tomorrow.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Again, guys, thank y'all so much for checking out King's Court tonight. Everybody say goodbye to DJ PHOX, and let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all think, man? Put it in the chat, man. Another fantastic show. #Rune in the chat.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Is this not why you're here? To be entertained by us DJs and to learn and level up and learn how to up your game. Everybody, I hope you guys appreciated that 3-hour live stream tonight. I got to go put my kids to bed. It's 9:55 here in Houston. They are supposed to be in bed 30 minutes ago because school is starting again, man. School is starting. It's back up, man. My son is starting 9th grade. He's finally a high schooler. He's got the mustache coming in. My daughter is starting junior high in 6th grade. So there's a lot of things going on here in the Stats family, or the King family household. So thank you guys, man, for showing up every Friday. I mean, oh my God. I am screwing up everything here tonight. Thank y'all for showing up every Wednesday night for King's Court, man. 7 to 9 p.m. if you're watching this later on, man. Again, guys, you got to get here in the live chat. You got to get here in the live chat, man, and say hello to everybody and meet everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate y'all every Wednesday night, the #1 DJ live stream on YouTube. And we will see you guys next week with another banger guest. All right. Love you guys.